This is Stephen A. Smith with the Sports Truth.
It's good to have you on, Stephen A.
Oh, it has been too long. You might see me on TV. The Knicks, they're playing the Sixers. Oh,
Basketball.
yeah. I'll just make it quick. Just sitting there,
Okay.
front row seats, because I can afford it. Because I own ESPN. Yeah. But anyway, do you know who the Trinity of assholes are?
No.
No? Okay. There's 3 in the Trinities of assholes. All East Coast, because that's where it started. Okay? So it's New Yorkers. Forget about it. It's Philly, whatever bullshit accent they have. And, of course, Boston.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so today we have something a little fun. We got the draft going on tonight, okay? Oh my goodness gracious, I haven't been this tickled since last night. Anyway, we'll leave that aside. So, in lieu of the draft, or leading up to the draft, we have 32 teams. Is that the right amount?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, unless they took one away or added one. No? Okay, so 32 teams, and I'm going to tell you which each team is like a country. Got it? 32
Got
NFL teams, 32 countries. And you know what, boy? I'm going to give you crack at, when I mention the team, you tell me what country you think it is, okay? Maybe you'll get some right, maybe you won't, or maybe I'll be like, oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Yours is better than mine. You got the game?
Okay.
And I know you're feeling a little bit sore, like you swallowed something you shouldn't have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let me do most of the talking. All right.
Okay.
This is the Stephen A. Smith Sports Truth
It is.
Draft Special. Pre-draft special, okay? Pre-cum, and then afterwards, the draft is the actual, okay? All right. Woo! I love San Diego.
I bet you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's get started, because I know you got to play D&D.
Yep.
Right. Dicks and Dragons, or whatever it's called. All right. I'm going to start with the number 1 team. This is sort of like a power rankings, okay? So I'm giving you power rankings, and I'm giving you the country from which they should belong to or drew inspiration from. Okay? So we are going to start with the Chiefs. You tell me who you think, which country they are. You don't have to talk, but you have to use your brain, boy. That's the way they make Koreans.
The Kumeyaay Nation.
Who the fuck is the Kumeyaay Nation? Okay, that's fine. That's your guess. That works. You know what? I am going to write down your, because I think yours are funnier than mine. Okay, let me ask you this. It says nation, but does that make it a country? And it is the United States of America that the Kumeyaay Nation is in, so that is a territory at best and not a country.
They're their own sovereign soil, actually. There are many nations within America. That's what
Okay,
the
but is a
reservations
nation
are.
a country?
Yeah.
Do they have military?
They don't need a military to be a country. They're their own sovereign nation.
Okay. All right,
So anyway,
all
the
right, all right.
Kumeyaay Nation.
Okay. All right. That's actually a good one because that relates to the Chiefs and being Indian. No.
Exactly. We can't
No.
be racist though. Anyways,
Oh, you know what?
I had to. It was too easy.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. A little slight racism, a little romantic racism, like they have in the Deep South.
Exactly.
Okay. You want to know the answer?
Your answer? Yeah. What is it?
The right answer?
No,
Okay.
just your answer. There's no right answer to this. This is all opinion.
Opinion. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I will put it
You know
out.
what they say? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them.
That's true. But some are bigger than others, okay? I'm sure I am viewed as an asshole. Asshole at ESPN.
But not the biggest one.
No, definitely not.
Exactly.
I'm a nice asshole.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. The United States of fucking America. That is who the Chiefs are, okay? Let me ask you this. How does the United States stay on top like the Chiefs do?
Cheat.
Because they lie. You're right, boy. They cheat. They
Yep.
steal their way to the top. You're
pay off the
telling
refs.
me that the Chiefs weren't in the pockets of the refs in the Super Bowl?
Of course they were.
Okay.
Not a one hold was called.
Like the United States fucking military. The
Yep.
Chiefs have an arsenal of weapons, right?
Yeah.
Mahomes,
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, Pacheco, Chris Jones, who they paid.
They did.
That boy has helped them win some Super Bowls. And just like Aaron Donald sealed the deal on Joe Burrow, Chris Jones sealed the deal on Brock Purdy.
Yeah, fortunately.
okay.
I still have PTSD.
Yeah.
How can you just not block Chris Jones? Come on. Ow.
Let's go back to the Chiefs. They have a secret weapon. You know what their secret weapon is?
What?
Taylor Swift and her Swifties. Okay? Because that is pure Americana. But anyways, the Chiefs have been to 4 out of 5 Super Bowls. They've won twice in a row. They're going for a three-peat. That, to me, sounds like a winner. And since if you're going to be the Chiefs at the top of my power rankings, then right next to best country in the fucking world, United States.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Number 2.
Yes. Who's number 2?
Ravens.
Germany.
Okay, not bad. I actually thought about that. Excuse me.
Stephen A., there's children listening.
Is there
They
children
don't need to
listening?
hear your
They
disgusting
should
burps.
not be listening to a show that has 18 and above.
It's not, they don't care. They just listen anyway.
All right. I saved Germany for another one. Okay,
Yeah,
and you'll
but-
like it. You'll like. Trust me, boy. You will like it. Okay.
Okay.
The Ravens, they are Spain. They are España.
Okay.
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 Do you know, boy, that the most beautiful women in the world are Spaniards?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh,
You told me before
yes.
when you were in Miami. Yeah. You said-
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Why do you think Miami's my favorite place to be?
All the women.
Oh, all the beautiful Latino women.
Yep.
Okay. Spain has stamped their mark, okay? You're a smart boy. Not only because you're Asian, but because, you were raised by white parents. So it was like, oh, it's an Asian boy and he gets raised by white parents? All right.
It's a lock.
Put him at the head of the line. Okay.
Yeah.
How many countries did Spain spawn?
Oh boy.
Just take a number. I mean, you can give.
Philippines. I'd say 7.
No, you are way under, boy. First, you start with Mexico. Then you
Yeah.
start with all those bullshit Central American countries. Okay.
I honestly feel like they all kind of just disseminated, trickled down from Mexico and stuff.
Right, but they're their own countries, and then
Yeah, so I don't really count that
everybody-
as Spain doing that. That's Mexico.
everybody but Brazil because they Portuguese. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't see that as Spain doing that. I see it as like a couple big countries that were made it first, and then they just spread out and made their own.
Okay. All right.
Spain didn't do
Okay. Well, these
Close enough.
20 countries. Okay.
that. Or like
They're-
tertiary from Spain.
Right.
Yeah,
But
close, come on.
yeah, their national language is Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Because that's just kind of ridiculous that Spain
Mm-hmm.
would do just 20. Like, nah, they did like a few, then those few
Okay.
spread out and
Okay.
made
I
their
see
own.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what
Spain
you're
didn't
saying.
directly do all that.
Okay.
That's insane. I think
Alright.
there's no way.
Okay. All right.
If they did, then I guess hats off to them. But that's,
Well, you
that's
gotta
way
remember
too
how
much.
easy it is, boy. Okay. I don't know if you knew my love of history. All right.
I do.
Okay. So this is how it happens, okay? You're the Spaniards. You're the first ones to come over, right?
Yeah.
You send the Italiano over to the Americas. He discovers it, okay? Everybody else is sort of late to the game, right? England and France, they eventually get into the game, but not until later. I mean, England really doesn't step in until the 1600s. You're talking a 100-year advantage to
Exactly.
build your Spanish colonial empire, right? So what do? You come over there. I got a fucking gun. That engine over there, he got a bow and arrow. He doesn't even know that bullet's coming to him because he thinks like we're some type of gods,
Magic.
right? Yeah, magic, right? Okay, and if the pistol doesn't get you, see, a lot of people think that in war, it's all a pistol to the head or an
No.
explosion, but no. What is the major reason for people to die in war?
It's disease and
It's
famine.
diseases,
Yeah.
exactly, right? And that is the disease. Smallpox. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
that killed a lot.
140 million Indians.
Not anymore.
Okay, yeah, and that dwindled down within 50 years to a few million. Okay, so that's how easily you're able to conquer and possess that much territory instead of your filter theory system that you proposed.
It's not a theory. It's just probably how it works.
Okay, anyways, let's move on. Okay, so that's a lot of victories, right?
Yeah.
The Incas, the Aztecs, right? Let me take your gold,
Yeah.
right? Just like the Ravens in the regular season. I call them, I call the Cowboys the NFC regular season champs, right?
Yeah.
But I call Ravens the AFC regular season champs.
Even over the Chiefs in regular season, really?
Yeah,
even over the
because the
Chiefs?
Chiefs' bigger goal is to win the Super Bowl.
So they just want to get in the playoffs, and that's it.
Yeah, they just want to get in the playoffs. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So, but
Ravens. Yeah.
much like Spain,
Yeah.
the Ravens won a couple Super Bowls, right?
Yeah.
With I think who it is. Well, Jim Harbaugh.
To
John Harbaugh, the
2000
Sainer, yeah,
Ravens.
and then the other one escapes my mind.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
a 2000 Ravens defense, which
Yeah,
is considered one of
that
the best
that won it.
ever.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they had what's his name as a quarterback. There's no way. See,
So
his name.
this is the way I see the Ravens. Okay.
Yeah.
They get there, but they just it's in his head. You know how it's in Shanahan's head?
Yeah, Lamar
it's also
Jackson's
in
head.
fucking
Lamar's head.
Lamar Jackson because he's like,
Ugh.
I got my big contract. Me and Mama did it. We're going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to show them that I'm a passing quarterback and I won't run once.
And then fail.
Yeah. Oh boy, you got inside your head, boy. Okay.
Yeah, the Chiefs enjoyed it.
So the Spaniards, when they were able to massacre the Aztecs and the Incas, right?
Yeah.
Just too much military power and technology, right? Both. I mean, what's the fucking saying, boy? Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, right? Same thing here, okay? But when it comes down to winning the big war, they fail miserably, just like the Spanish Armada that went up against Queen Elizabeth's navy. And the Navy said, oh shit, we can't beat this fucking fleet of Spaniards. And also, on top of that, they get hit with a storm just prior to going into there. So what do the English do? They put a whole bunch of tiny little boats that you fucking can't, like, shit, it's too tiny to even shoot at, you know? Flaming, blew it up. So just like Spain couldn't win the big one, once they lost that war to England, England took over the United States and the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So that's just like the Ravens, okay? But I'll leave you with this. Ravens are fun, just like Barcelona is fun.
Oh, yeah.
You've been to Barcelona, boy?
No.
Oh my god, I have. Okay, picture this. Okay, you know how we're going NFL team to country?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go American City to European. Excuse me, maybe I need some Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Okay. What was
The point was that it's a nice place for partying.
Oh,
Barcelona.
yeah. Oh, Barcelona is the San Diego.
Oh.
Okay?
Of Spain.
Of Spain.
Wow.
Exactly.
I should go.
You should, boy. All right. Number 3. Your team. The 49ers.
Oh, no. What country are they? I'm gonna say United Kingdom, Britain. They owned the world. They had all their Super Bowls, and now they've fallen from power, and all they think about is the glory years because everything is shit now.
Boy, you are on the right track. I mean, your detective skills were almost right on point. Okay, and you ain't wrong. But all those things you said, they're Italy. Okay.
God damn, you're right. Yeah. The Niner Empire. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
The Roman Empire.
Okay.
Oh,
You see where I'm coming from. I can't
Fair
even
enough.
saw
Same
where
thing.
Yeah. Right.
Same thing.
Touché or whatever they say.
Yeah. It's the same principle. Though.
Yeah. Let's
talk about the glory
down
years.
the boot. Exactly.
Yeah.
The boot at one time was the seat of power of the Roman Empire.
Yep.
That
of
essentially took over
Europe.
all of Europe. Okay.
Pretty much.
Let's
And
see.
North Africa.
Okay. Yes. 49ers won 5 Super Bowls, right?
Yep.
The glory years.
The
80s
glory
and
years.
90s. Okay.
Yep.
Who the Romans conquered? They conquered the Gauls, which later were the French people.
Yep.
The fucking barbarians, the Germans, able to hold them off for some time before collapsing under them. And the fucking Brits. Okay?
Yep.
And remember, okay, to have dominion over the world, you need a source of food, right? Everyone thinks, oh, I got the largest military in the world. That don't matter for shit if your soldiers are starving, right? So they put Carthage and Egypt in their place. Okay,
Ooh.
Carthage gave them a run for their money, right? The Hannibals and like back and forth. It was like a trio. It was like a Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier.
You want to know how they beat Carthage?
How?
They finally decided, let's beat them at their own game, because for the longest time Rome did not have a really good navy.
Oh yeah.
And then they decided to build thousands of ships, and they kept going after him until they eventually beat him by just outbuilding.
So on ships. Land battle, they weren't going to beat him.
On land battle, the Romans were winning. It's at sea that kept losing. Because they didn't really have a budget.
I thought it was because some fucking 3-ton
no, Carthage,
elephants coming at you.
No. It's because Carthage is known for its navy at the time. They're the best, one of the best.
Okay, yes, you are right.
So Rome's like, why don't we just build our own fleet, go after them? And it took them 4 tries, by the way. You know why it took them 4? Because every time their giant fleet would get sunk by a storm. I'm not making this up.
Shit, the gods were on their side.
Wow. Second Roman
fleet. Isn't that funny? Because I was talking to you about the Spanish Armada, and what weakened them was a fucking storm. Like God's like,
but Rome won though.
See how they do. Like God's playing his own video games, you know, and he's like, see how they react to that.
But Rome did win eventually because they built an even bigger navy each time.
Yeah,
which is
so you could see like Joe Montana being the Julius Caesar, right?
Yeah, like, he got stabbed in the back.
Right,
that's why he went to the Chiefs.
Right. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. But yes, exactly.
Yep.
Well said. Okay.
Yep.
But then so the Germanic tribes eventually put Rome into East and West, right?
Yeah, and they split up.
It's never the same anymore, right?
No.
Okay, so
that's like Steve Young era.
But yeah, sort of. Yeah. We could say Montana is the Republic, and then we could say the East-West is the Steve Young years. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what happens later? Okay, it's the Dark Ages, right? All that stuff.
Or just the Eastern Empire.
Where's the lights coming? What's that light? Oh, that's the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Okay, so a Renaissance came back to Italy, put it back on the fucking map, and art, power, all that stuff. Okay, the Niners had a Renaissance with Jim Harbaugh, right?
Yeah.
3 straight NFC Championship games, a Super Bowl appearance, and Kyle Shanahan is carrying the keys to that Renaissance. Going to the Super Bowl twice.
With Brock Purdy.
Exactly. But where are the Niners these days? Okay?
Crying. I'm crying.
I'll tell you who they are, okay?
Who?
They sort of remind me of Benito Mussolini, okay? Who talked the big game. Did you know he was a fucking Leo? You know how Leos are, right? They talk the big game.
I know, he was a Leo.
Yeah, but failed in the end, okay?
Yeah.
Shanahan, I'm going to keep it in Italy, boy. Needs to be the Michelangelo and create his masterpiece.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Next one.
So far, I like your guesses, boy. Okay.
Thank you.
Here we go. I don't think you'll get this one, but that's just my opinion.
That's okay.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I'm going to get shit for this, but I have to say it.
Go ahead.
I say the Eagles are like France. The Eagles are France. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They look pretty. They look good. But underneath, they're ready to revolution. Their fans are so pissy. They said the fucking Jalen Hurts was shit for 3 years straight, even though they won the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
They're ready to riot on a moment's notice.
You know what? I sort of like yours more than mine, but I'm gonna go with mine.
Yeah, go ahead. But you told me to say mine.
Yeah,
so these are mine.
I love your reasoning.
Yeah.
I mean,
literally.
I ain't gonna
they look
that.
pretty, but underneath, man, they're ready.
If you're trying to get to the truth, and I'm trying to get to the truth, we should be at the same part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's yours?
They are Argentina.
Argentina?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I can see that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you for that instance of like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? Okay. Jalen Hurts is a good-looking son of a bitch.
Yep.
Okay. A cool cat. Okay. The Argentines, I don't know if you knew this, are the cream of the crop. Okay?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. They look like people from Spain just sort of moved there, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, after Spain, they considered the next best.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
By looks.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's going on the same thing what I said, how the Eagles look good.
Yeah.
Like French. Look all fancy, but underneath. They hate Jalen Hurts. Riot time.
there is a revolution of brewing. Okay. Yes. So yeah. Okay. So yes. The Eagles are Argentina.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened? Talk about the
okay.
collapse last
Okay.
year when the Niners
Well,
smoked them.
Okay. 1 point at a time, boy. Okay. They're fun to watch. Watch. Ah!
Yeah, fun to watch.
With the push, right?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
Only team that can do it, really.
You now have Saquon Barkley as an option, okay?
Oh, shit.
He is no longer the cowbell, okay? If he was the cowbell, he'd be broken about halfway through the season. But if you use him like maybe 15 times, maybe 20.
A game?
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, Jalen Hurts will go back to what he does best, which is more of a run-oriented offense with him being able to run. And
the run
then,
option.
as a second or third option, I'll pass it. Instead of forcing him to pass it. Yeah, exactly.
Imagine him and Saquon in the RPO.
Oh yeah,
God,
you know
disgusting.
what? I would put money to see. Okay, would you take yards between Saquon and Jalen Hurts, or would you take yards between Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry? That's a good one, right?
Neither. I don't want to face either of them.
No. I'm saying like if it was a bet.
Oh.
Like, I'm just saying there's some offense there.
I'm gonna say Lamar and Henry.
Yeah, I'd probably have to swing that
because
way
the
too.
Ravens are like to run a lot more than the Eagles.
Yeah,
feels like.
Okay, when you think of Argentina, okay,
I think of Starship Troopers from Buenos Aires, and I say fuck the bugs.
I like that. It's a great movie too. Great movie.
Yeah.
You want sophistication, right? Because that's what those Argentines are. Okay, Vic Fangio as your defensive coordinator. Okay. Do you know, boy, that all of his defense ranked in the top 5? Okay?
I did.
Yeah, I mean, from Denver
what was his last team?
to Miami to 49ers. He's been with Chicago. He's been everywhere.
What was his last team before the Eagles?
The Dolphins.
Oh.
It was injuries that undid them. When you start losing your starting defensive tackles and edge rushers, like what are you supposed to do? And then they still keep it a game, So, like, that shows you how good of a defense, okay? Yeah. And then you got Kellen Moore, okay? And he will facilitate the offense with Hurts, okay? Now, last year, there was a Super Bowl hangover lingering over the season, right?
10-1 looked so good.
Right? Yeah.
But then, whomp.
And this might be before your time, but don't cry for me, Argentina.
No, I know that song.
Okay.
My dad used to sing it to me. He already told me about it. Yeah, I already know.
The Eagles bounce back strong.
They did.
And they win the NFC East.
Probably.
They back.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Okay. Next one, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. One of your favorite teams. I know the Niners are your team, but this is like your baby team. And they actually played the NFC Championship, which, yeah.
My baby team? Yeah?
Yeah. The Lions.
Yeah, I like the Lions. I like how they run.
Okay. All right, so who are they?
Let me think. They're like, let's see, who am I thinking of? No, that's too different. I think they're more like Finland.
Finland? Oh, that's
a
good one. Good answer so far. There's 195 countries to choose from, in case you didn't know. Okay?
Oh, I knew.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
that's not bad because Finland gets disrespected by Russia.
Yep.
Who knows if they're even in NATO or they're trying to be.
Just remind Russia about the Finnish-Russian war. They'll be very upset because Finland managed to stop Russia.
Yeah. How does a tiny ass country with a tiny
make you do a ceasefire?
Yeah,
it's armistice.
Exactly. Because they hide in the snow with
Uh-huh.
their rifles and their skis, okay?
And
then
when
the military comes, they just ski back down the mountain and they're like,
what the fuck?
Oh my god.
And they get shot.
Someone in a white suit shot me. Who the fuck was that, Anyways, no, I actually, in this, I like your answer.
Yep.
All right.
I think.
Okay.
What did you pick?
I picked Germany.
There you go.
Okay.
It's a good one too. Aggression.
Yes. Lions are kings of the jungle, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. It's just a misfortune that Hitler will forever be tied to German history, right?
Even though he's not even freaking German.
Yes, he's
First
Austrian.
of all, he's not
Yeah.
even German.
Yes, he's Austrian.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
Austria should be
And
ashamed.
he might even be a Jew. I mean, the
He
irony
might
of
be,
that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but let us go to where it all began.
Yes.
Okay? Germanic tribes getting beaten down by the Romans, right? Because
Yep.
the Romans had the first initial
Yeah.
victories, and
Like
then
who
later
owned the
on it was the
Lions?
wear and tear.
Yeah, the Packers who owned them. Remember?
Yeah,
Packers owned the Lions.
exactly, right?
Exactly.
Okay, but eventually
Get
those
revenge.
Germanic tribes crushed what we know as the Roman Republic or Empire.
Roman Empire.
Yeah. Okay. Then, who's responsible for the Protestant Revolution through Martin Luther?
The Germans.
The Germans, right?
Yeah.
You're going to take one way of thinking of Christianity, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, what's it called? Orthodox split from them
Yes.
years before. And then Martin Luther says, what the fuck are you talking about that I have to pay you so God could forgive me, okay? I want a direct relationship, okay? I want to cut out the middleman. So,
Lutheran Church. Yep.
Yeah, okay? So that hardcore belief, right? Because it took a hardcore belief to say, I'm not going to do what the Catholic Church is. I'm creating my own church. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
Okay? That belief is embraced by Dan Campbell and this relatively young team. They're young across the board.
Yeah, they are.
Okay? It's time for Dan the Man to fucking blitzkrieg through the NFL on his way to winning the NFC North.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. Ooh, this is a fun one, okay?
Yeah.
This one I have fun with. Okay. The Texans.
Ooh, shit.
Johnny come lately. It'll be years till they catch up with them. What? They ranked in the top 5 of the power rankings? The fuck is going on? Rookie coach, rookie quarterback, franchise mode.
The hell, man? I don't know. I'm thinking, what's a newer country? What's a younger country? I could say Canada. That'd be hilarious. Canada, eh?
You'd sort of be calling them a loser if you said they were Canada. But that's just me.
That's not true. You don't know your Canadian history. Did you know what the Canadian Army did during World War One? In 1915, do you know what they did? When they were asked, so how many POWs did you capture? And they said, what POWs? They shot all of the Germans who were like, we surrender, right?
Yeah.
They shot all of them. They killed.
Okay.
So they committed a war crime.
You know what?
And they're the reason why we have the Geneva Convention. Did you know that?
No,
The Canadians.
I didn't.
They are war crimes. So it's funny when you say losers.
Canadians, it's sort of like a love-hate. You're amazing, but you're still sort of a little bit of a loser. I'll explain it in my Canadian one.
Of
Okay?
course.
Okay.
I'm going off of the. They think, oh, they say sorry all the time when they like maple syrup, but underneath they committed war crimes.
Okay.
And they didn't call it the Geneva Convention. They call it the Geneva Checklist.
Okay. All right. So who are you gonna guess? Just throw something out.
So I just said Canada.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. So, or my other funny one, the Geneva Suggestions. That's what Canada is.
Okay.
They're a war crime. You don't know that, huh? There's some pretty badass people.
Okay, you ready for this one, boy?
I'm ready.
I know you're gonna like it. Okay. The Texans are the Mexicans. Mexico, okay, was right there in front of you, right? We always talk about Tex-Mex. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Mexico.
Okay, well, let me make my point, okay,
Sure.
and then you could rebuttal.
Yeah, I'm gonna rebuttal you.
Okay. Everyone loves Mexican food. Can we agree on that?
No.
Fuck you, boy. You just had carne asada fries when I walked in here.
Not
okay?
me. I'm saying some people don't like Mexican food.
Who the fuck
When you say everybody, when you say a blanket statement, it's almost always wrong.
Okay.
Most people like Mexican food.
Okay.
Then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right on that.
You're right. All right.
See, I'm just trying to
I
help you out.
People that don't.
Yeah, but some people don't. I was like, dude. Hello?
Okay. All right. If you think that Tijuana.
I like Tijuana.
No, I know, but is your whole concept of Mexico? You got another thing coming. Okay?
It's not. The real Mexico is Mexico City, which is far to the south.
Exactly. Okay.
Very
The border towns are disgusting and poor.
Yeah.
Okay. But deep in Mexico lies paradise. And yes, the ancients of Mexico City, but then also Cancun,
Yep.
Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, right?
The rich Mexicans. Yeah.
Yes, the rich Mexicans. Right, exactly. A
Yeah.
lot of the white Mexicans, as
There's
they
a
call
lot
them.
of them.
Yeah. The Texans have shed their franchise curse.
Finally.
Finally.
Because they have
Okay?
C.J.
After
Stroud.
however many years that David Carr started it. Okay. Everyone. Okay. I went there again.
Most people.
Most people.
There we go.
But it seems like everyone loves him.
Right.
Is C.J. Stroud.
The anti-religious people don't like him because he always says, like, thanking his Lord and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He gets censored, by the way, by CBS.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Okay. You know what? Those people need to go fuck themselves. Okay, because
my brother in Christ. Language.
Okay. He who has no sin cast the first stone. Okay.
Well, I dropped my rock.
Yeah, drop your rocks.
Yep.
Okay. All right. No. So I saw TikTok, right? Because TikTok is one of my major addictions. Okay.
It's gonna get banned
It's like
soon.
women, drinking, food,
Yeah.
Yeah. Asian massage parlors. No. Okay. All right. So, what was I getting to? I was getting to CJ Stroud, right?
Yeah.
Something about him, and then I went off on my fucking sexual tangents.
Yep.
This is what I saw on TikTok. Okay. Did you know that CJ Stroud, at age 14, had his dad commit suicide, and his dad was a cop and a youth pastor? It'd be understandable if he's just a cop, because I can understand why cops kill themselves, like how dentists kill themselves, just the negativity or the whatever it is.
My dad disagrees.
On the suicide thing?
Yeah, he's a cop. He hasn't done it.
Okay. All right.
Gotta correct you, Stephen A. at every moment.
Okay. All right.
Remember, it's the truth.
All right.
Sports truth.
Okay. So, anyways.
Those people.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, what about him? What does CJ Stroud do?
Yeah, no, I mean, so he has his dad commit suicide, the guy who got him in football, the guy who trained him. He's a police officer, right? Helping everybody. And a youth pastor, so he's helping out like on both fronts, and for whatever reason, I mean, he killed himself.
Well, people don't realize what's going on underneath.
Yeah. No, so late. I mean, that just makes me want to cheer for CJ Stroud. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So anyways. And of course, the brain trust, right? D'Amico Ryans, offensive coordinator Slovak. Do you know who Slovak is? He was on the 49ers offensive play calling.
Oh, shit.
Involved in there, okay? And then the general manager. Okay?
That explains it.
Okay, so the Mexican economy is on the rise. I don't know if you know that.
I know.
Okay, right? And so are the Texans, who spent heavily on free agency. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
They got Stephon Diggs, another weapon. They got Daniel Hunter, an edge rusher to put across from Will Anderson. Top 2 pick from last year. Okay?
Wow.
They're bringing in mercenaries. Okay?
Hey, that's right. Remember what we said? They were the orphans? The mercenaries? Remember?
Yes, right?
Doing it again.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for your orphan. I mean, we did call them the orphans.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Those orphans are all growing up. Okay. It's like Lord of the Flies. Oh my God. Where are these? Oh my God. This kid's stabbing me. All right. And I'm going to ask you a question after this. Okay. Sure. It was General Sam Houston, right?
Yes.
Who beat the Mexicans into submission.
Yes.
Right?
After he lost the Alamo.
He didn't lose it. I mean,
you know what I meant.
Yeah. After they lost, right. Yeah. So that the Texans could be their own republic, right?
Yes.
So, it is the Houston Texans who will win a chip before the Dallas Cowboys do. Okay, I have been to a lot of parties, okay?
Uh-huh.
And no one throws a party like a Mexican does. Let me do the checklist.
Okay.
Beautiful women, check. Tons of food, yep. Tequila, cerveza, music. It's all there. CJ Stroud's Super Bowl party will go off like a Mexican party, or at least the potential is there. They are on their way.
Agreed.
Okay. Number 7, the Bills.
Okay. The Bills? Oh, dear God. I'm just thinking all these different countries. The Bills are South Africa.
Ooh. Okay. Explain briefly.
You know about apartheid and that racist, jaded past?
Yes.
I'm just looking at the Bills' 4 Super Bowl losses in a row. I'm seeing the same kind of similarity.
Okay.
Really, really sad, isn't it?
Okay.
And now they've sold the farm. They've gotten rid of everybody. Stephon Diggs. What was it? What was that guy's name? The corner and the safety. They're gone.
Yeah. The edge rusher
All
to
of
the
them.
Niners.
Gone.
Yeah. The safety. Yeah. There's some major bleeding going on.
They're
And
going
they are
full,
bare at wide receiver. Okay.
They're going South Africa.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually a good
Vanilla
one.
white.
I mean, you know what? You were one late on your last one.
Yeah.
They're Canada. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I will use the same 4 trips to the Super Bowl. That is 4 second place finishes.
Yeah,
okay?
that's depressing. In a row, by the way.
Yeah, in a row.
4 in a row. Damn.
Let's just face it.
To the
Canada
Cowboys.
is a second-rate United States. Sure, they got free health care and free schooling.
And they commit war crimes.
And they apparently commit war crimes.
When you piss them off. Yeah, don't do that.
But they a fraction of the United States American population.
Yeah, exactly.
The U.S. is at 350 million or approaching. Do you know what Canada's is? I think you'll be shocked by this number. Or maybe I have even brought it up before.
I'm gonna say like 20 million.
35 million. So a 10.
Still less than California's population.
Yeah, exactly.
Of 40 million.
Okay. Basically, the Buffalo Bills are the red-headed stepchild of the New York teams, right? Giants have won 4 Super Bowls. Even the Jets, albeit 6 decades ago, won.
Yeah, the Bills haven't won one, have they?
No, they haven't.
And you know who? Mr. Running Back just passed away a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's right, O.J. Simpson.
Yep, the one who got them there, I think, right?
Yeah, he put him on the map.
Yeah.
Although the Bills can beat the Chiefs in the regular season, no such luck in the playoffs, okay?
No.
Let us not forget the War of 1812, okay? When the United States was trying to say, Canada
Trying
looks
to take shit
good.
from Canada, and they couldn't.
Yeah. Canada beat the United States of America, okay? One of its first early defeats.
Yeah.
They even burned down the fucking White House, okay?
Agreed.
I mean, that is putting some shame there, right? I'm surprised Canada didn't come over and say, you know what, United States?
I told you not to mess with them. Don't mess with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, no one listens.
Yeah, do not judge a book by its cover, is what you're telling me.
Canada. Yeah.
Okay, these days Canada does what the U.S. tells them to do, right?
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Canadians, you know what Canadians are?
What?
They are the bastard children left over from the French and English, okay?
Don't say that in Canada. You'll be shot. And I'll never see you again, Stephen A.
You know what? I could see a French person doing it, but not an English person, you know?
No, remember, you said that the bastard shows a French and English bastard child will come up and shoot you.
Okay,
Bye, Stephen A.
All right, that's fine.
What the hell is going?
Reverse racism!
Yep.
All right. When you say that you are from the United States of America, you strike fear into the hearts of men, okay?
Or they see you as a target to kill you.
Exactly, or either or.
Either
okay?
or,
I'm going
depends.
to take the glass is half full approach versus the glass is half empty.
Oh no, I'm just being realistic. There's no glass at all.
Okay, you can be realistic,
shot.
but I am going to be optimistic.
The glass already got shot.
Okay.
There's no more glass, Stephen A.
Okay. You come across as a weak-ass bitch who is protected by the United States, okay? And that's who the Bills are.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next. I'm just putting them right next to the name. Okay,
yeah,
you
sure.
said South Africa. Yeah, so far you've done well. Like, I could have worked with what you gave me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think about stuff.
You do. You got a brain on you, boy, and it's just not all geared towards math.
Nope.
All right. The Packers. The Green Bay Packers.
Ooh, the Green Bay Packers.
I need to get myself another drink.
Go for
you
it.
can talk.
Okay, Green Bay Packers. Let's think here. Dynasty, origination, starting all of it. Oh, but now they're not like really. Ooh, okay. This one's gonna be funny.
Are you looking on a map?
No.
You're not. Okay.
I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm going to go with, for the Packers, Egypt.
Ooh, not bad. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. That one, you win on that one. Yeah, the history, all that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
origination.
Always going
It's called the
back and
Lombardi.
digging up stuff,
Yeah.
and it's the Lombardi. Okay.
Yeah, so it's called the
Okay.
Lombardi Trophy.
Okay. You're in the right atmosphere, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm going a little back in history.
Yeah.
Okay, ancient.
I figured. That's
okay.
why I said it.
Okay. You're
He can't believe it.
exactly.
Oh,
okay.
he's thinking this crap. Yeah.
So it's Peru. Okay. Machu Picchu
Okay, yeah.
contains the relics of the Inca Empire,
Machu
right?
Pikachu got it.
But yeah, exactly. Pikachu got it, right? Before being plundered by the Spaniards of their gold and treasures, okay?
Yeah.
The Incas built the unthinkable, okay? They mapped the night skies, like when it wasn't possible to do that stuff,
But they did it.
but they did it.
We
okay?
underestimate our ancestors too much. We really
Exactly.
do. Give them
okay?
more credit.
So now let's shift over to the Packers. It was the Packers who won the first 2 Super Bowls. In fact, that's what the trophy's called.
Technically, it's 3.
called-
It was the championship before. They won that too.
Right, they
NFC.
did.
So
They
it's 3
did.
in a row.
Right.
Which
3 in a
means
row.
the Chiefs won't be the first. Sorry, Chiefs.
Right.
I'm just saying, okay? I gotta keep it
right.
real.
The technicality.
Technically,
on
it's
that.
3 in a row. Yeah.
No,
But continue.
You're right.
Yeah, I gotta keep.
Okay.
Hey, I gotta keep them in their place.
Okay. All right.
Continue.
It was Simon Bolivar
Yep.
who liberated Peru from Spain. Okay. Now the liberators for the Packers, besides the initial Bart Starr, he started it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the liberators were Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He's a bad man. Come on, Stephen
Now,
A.
come on. Now, what better place for Aaron Rodgers to go and get his ayahuasca than Peru,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Okay. The spirits told him to go to the Jets, and
Yeah.
they blessed him with a popped Achilles. Okay?
In the first
Do
20
not
seconds.
fuck with the spirits, okay?
know.
Yeah. So next in line is Jordan Love.
He did a really horrible throw as his last throw of the season in the playoffs.
He did.
Other
but
than that, though, it was
he
good.
went on an 8-game stretch
Yeah, he showed it.
where he had 22 touchdowns and 1 interception. Okay.
Yeah, but then he went. He did a Favreism, is what it's called.
Favreism,
Where
exactly.
he threw across his body, across the middle of the field.
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. No, I agree.
Dre
Okay?
Greenlaw picked that off easy.
Love is the new quarterback, and
Yep.
he hopes to bring the Lombardi back to where it all started.
Titletown.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Next one.
Next one. Who you said Egypt, right? I gotta write these down.
Egypt.
Okay. Cool.
Hey,
All right.
I think of stuff. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Next up, this is one of your favorites.
Oh,
I know it's one of my. It's
no.
my favorite.
Oh no, who is it?
Who's my favorite? That's like not my favorite, but then they are my favorite.
Chargers?
No, the Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Cowboys. Oh shit. Okay. Cowboys. Let me think. What country would the Cowboys be?
It's so right there. I mean, there's probably some other possible answers, but I'm pretty sure this one's the right one.
You're gonna be mad.
Okay.
You're gonna be mad. I guarantee. But I have to say it.
Okay.
Russia.
Yes, you got it. That's what it is. Why would I be mad? All right. That's what I'm saying. It's just too obvious, okay? Both the Dallas Cowboys and Russia both live in the fucking past, okay? Their accomplishments are impressive. You're talking 5 Super Bowls for the Cowboys. They won 2.
Yep.
In the time when you were dealing with the Steelers being the team
Yep.
of the 70s. And then in the 90s, they were the team of the 90s
They won 3.
and won 3.
Yeah, 5.
Beating the 49ers, who were the team of the 80s.
Exactly.
Right? Whew. Okay. They are worth the most money of any team in the NFL. Right?
Yep.
And you can go with that with the oligarchs and all that stuff, right? But Russia overthrew the Tsars,
Yep.
right? And eventually owned all of Eastern Europe, right? When they pushed Hitler to put a gun to his head, okay?
Yes.
And put up a wall in Berlin and kept the West out, okay?
For a long
They
time.
were rolling. I mean, to
And
have...
then
Okay, and
the
then...
collapse.
The collapse, okay? The Cowboys haven't won in almost 30 years,
Whew.
okay? While Russia collapsed, like you said, and lost all its eastern territories,
All
okay?
of it. Yeah.
They say we want our eastern territory, so they're starting with Ukraine. Yet they are in somewhat of a stalemate. Okay?
The Niners on the way. Again.
Yeah. Every year, the Cowboys promise their fans a Super Bowl. Okay? ESPN even almost promotes it.
We're going
Okay.
all in this year, guys.
But always a collapse in the playoffs, okay?
Every time.
Pooty Boy, and JJ, Jerry Jones, should have all the money and power in the world and nothing to show for it.
Exactly.
Okay. Woo! Wow, that was good. I like it. I think that's the first one you got. The other
Yeah.
ones were damn close, like in my top 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Finishing off the top 10, the Bengals, and this one's a little bit tricky, so there probably could be different answers for this one too.
The Bengals, huh? I got
centered around Joe Burrow. How about that? I'll give you a little bit of a hint.
Around Joe Burrow. That doesn't help me.
Doesn't help you. That's all right. All right, well, then go off on your own like little tangent.
The Bengals are like Brazil.
Okay. In what way? I think I understand, but I don't.
So, you come into the league, right? The Bengals. You have a little success. You come from a great place, Portugal. They're pretty powerful at the time.
Yes.
And now that everything's going, people think, oh, you're just the forest place with the rainforest, right? But you're not. Actually, Brazil is now coming up as a military power in South America. You didn't know that.
I
See?
did not know
Under the
that.
radar.
Okay.
Because they're like, oh, like Joe Burrow. They're like, oh, they have Joe Burrow, so I guess they'll make the playoffs. But
out of the 195 countries, I will tell you, out of the 32, Brazil did make this list. Okay, so I like your points. Okay, and this is sort of like a little bit of a screwball. Okay, but they're Croatia. Okay,
I can see that too.
Do you remember the
similar
war?
to what I said?
Or at least read about?
Yes, I do.
Between the Croatia, Serbia, and Bosnia, with the breakup of Yugoslavia.
Yeah, I remember that's the first time that an enemy ever shot down one of our F-117 stealth fighters.
That's right, because Clinton was bombing the hell out of them.
Yeah, and then they figured out the pattern, waited, and then they got a lock and shot.
They're tough sons of bitches.
They
the
are.
Bosnians, the Serbs, the Croatians.
Yeah, they are. They're the only ones that ever shoot down 2 of ours, actually. Of our F-117 Nighthawks.
Not to be fucked with.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that's what I said.
Don't fuck with the Canadians, don't fuck with the Croatians. Okay,
yeah, when they open their bomb bay doors to launch their ship, when you open the door, you lose your anti-radar capability. So they can get a lock.
Yeah.
Then they fire. And they had their shit on those mountains, right? And hills. Yeah. They had their shit on the hill, so it was, and they came in low, so it was just direct hit.
I can see that, like a direct, like a
pretty much.
There's
like
not
they
much
knew where
they're
they're coming.
Yeah,
they knew exactly where they're coming from.
Into a room and blasting a shotgun on someone.
Yeah, and then he opens his bomb. Oh look, radar lock. Got him. It was very embarrassing.
The Bengals
they could do that.
have gone through a similar bloodbath.
Yeah.
Okay, within the AFC North. You're talking the Browns, the Steelers, Ravens. What do they call that division?
Black and blue division.
Black and blue, right? Okay. So it takes someone like Joe Burrow.
Joe Burr.
The dynamics. He changes the dynamics of the Bengals organization. True or false?
True.
Okay. Any other quarterback that would have gone there, if you take away the elite ones?
Not very good. Only the last good Bengals quarterback was Carson Palmer.
Yes.
Something people don't realize.
That's true. He
was considered Peyton Manning, Tom Brady's rival at one point.
He had a good run.
He did have a good run. And then they
get to the playoffs, and then the Steelers would beat him. I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, over and over. Yep.
So, a famous Croatian named, because boy, I love me some basketball. Named Luka Doncic. Changed the fortune of the Dallas Mavericks, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're like, the Mavericks want to take that white boy that's sort of slow out of Spain. I think he was playing.
Yeah.
But he's Croatian, right? Been playing since he was 14. Damn. I mean.
Yeah, you never know.
He is the best white boy. I don't even say he's the best white boy since Larry Bird. I'm just going to say he is one of the best players. And he's held down because, like, how good could he be if he's white, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you know who the best player in the NBA is? I know you don't watch much, but if I tell you this name, they won the championship last year. Do you know who won the championship last year? The Denver Nuggets, okay? So there is this guy that's 7 feet tall named Nikolai Jokic. He's called the Joker.
Yeah.
Yes, okay? He's from Serbia.
Oh.
Okay?
that the
I'm
Nuggets?
just saying, like,
Is
you
that
take all the countries of the world,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're saying the top 5 players in the NBA happen to be from Serbia and Croatia.
yeah?
I just find that interesting.
So you're telling me isn't that the Nuggets' first championship?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, there you go. Nice tie-in.
Yeah.
There is something about that area
Yeah.
that produces elite talent. So I am just saying that Joe Burrow, he might have a little bit of Croatian blood in him,
He
okay?
might, yeah.
He sort of looks like is in that company. All right.
You are going to Brazil.
All right. Number 11, the Rams.
Oh shit. Let's go Asia. Let's see. This is funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
funny. It's fucked up but funny.
It's fucked
The
up.
Rams are Vietnam.
Okay. Okay, tell me why. I think it's funny.
You think they're weak, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and they're
yeah,
down for the count.
Okay.
And then they launch the offensive and almost kick your ass out, and then eventually you lose and leave.
Yeah, I mean, American
the Rams
helicopters getting the fuck out of there, whatever transportation.
Yeah,
The Americans running
away
from these 5'5" little Vietnamese
These
people that
motherfuckers,
were hiding in some fucking tunnels.
Yep.
And then hit you.
You think the Rams are done, but then they win the Super Bowl, and then you think they're done again, but then they get Puka Nacua.
That's not what I have.
I know you.
But we are on the same fucking page, okay?
Yeah.
Because this is what I want to say. The Rams seem to be like pushovers, right?
Yeah.
They won their recent Super Bowl. They mortgaged the farm with their top draft picks.
And now they're back again.
Yeah, and they did such good drafting. That's why the draft is important, okay?
Yeah.
They got Puka.
Yep.
And they got the running back, and there's some other players in that mix that I can't even think of right now, okay?
Yeah.
So certainly there can be nothing left in the tank, right?
Shocker.
What happens last year? They scared the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
They
almost
make
beat the
a
Lions.
run.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're scoring 30 plus points.
On everyone.
Yeah. They almost took out the Lions. They could have taken out the Niners.
They almost took out the Ravens.
They almost took out the Ravens. Yeah. I mean.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
Yeah. Really bad.
I mean, you are talking a high scoring offense.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, genius. Sean McVay. Okay?
Until he meets the Niners.
Yeah. Okay, that sort of sounds like this country.
Yeah.
Who you would have thought would roll over and be like, okay, you can have this country. Go ahead and fuck our women and kill our men.
Who?
Ukraine.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but we owned this country previously after World War II, and we sort of want it back.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, and we have some sympathizers in there. But Zelensky said, not so fast, Putin. We will fight with every man and young man, child, and every dollar that U.S. and NATO is willing to give us.
Yep.
Okay, that's the
done.
rules. Okay.
Yep.
Ukraine, Vietnam, right?
Yeah, pretty similar. We think you're
Okay.
down, but they're not.
Okay. This one's a softball one, okay? Miami Dolphins. I'm waiting, boy. Don't keep me waiting. Oh, you did that on purpose.
Cuba.
Yes, Cuba. No, I was waiting for the dolphin noise, but yes, that's the right answer.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do it because my voice hurts.
Okay, yeah.
My throat hurts.
All right, good. Now you're 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Cuba.
Okay.
Cuba.
Miami and those floating Cubans, right? Most of them criminals, right? Just like in Scarface, Tony Montana, okay? Mike McDaniels, the head coach of the Fins, is a Cuban, okay? Dolphins, they have an explosive offense.
They do,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Sort of like when the forces of Che Guevara and Fidel Castro toppled Batista. Okay?
Yeah.
Because prior to the revolution, Cuba was a Vegas on an island.
I heard.
Right? Yeah. I mean, people from the East Coast would travel down there, mainly the mob. But you get it. It was U.S. friendly, okay?
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore, okay? And that's how the Dolphins used to be. They are the only team in NFL history to
go undefeated.
You go undefeated, okay? Couple championships in the early days.
Yeah.
What a waste of a fucking island Cuba is, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful Cuban women,
right
great
by
food,
America
beaches,
too, and
right
you're poor.
by us,
And you're poor.
and you're
you shouldn't be that poor when you're next to us.
Yeah.
Look at
Now,
Canada.
do you know who the current dictator?
Who?
They say that president elected my ass.
Isn't it his brother
It's
now?
his brother, Raul Castro, Fidel's
Waiting for him to croak, too.
younger brother. Okay.
Who's in line next after him?
A revolution, an American like insurgency, so that we
No,
can
probably
take back...
their sister or daughter if they have one or anything.
Jesus.
I think
If
it's the
they-
woman dictator.
I know. You know what? It feels like
Madame President.
I
Yep.
know.
What? Maybe
No,
she'll be
I-
sympathetic and we can finally have our freaking resort island. Come
I
on,
wish.
Stephen A.
Okay. Okay. The fastest offense in football belongs to the Dolphins. Yes or no?
Yes, you
I'm
got
just talking
Tyreek.
pure
You got
speed. I'm
Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and then who else was that?
Mostert.
Mostert's
right?
fast as hell.
Yeah, exactly. And
Speed.
you can't even beat the big boys.
You can't
okay?
cover speed really. This is
Okay.
the thing.
Cuba at one time threatened the world with nuclear annihilation, right?
Yep.
Because, I mean,
They have
if
the
you
Russian
fire
nukes.
another person, fire everyone. Fucking there's
Yeah.
no fucking winner.
Yeah.
You know, even the little guy could win, right?
Exactly.
So the Dolphins can be that threat, okay? But injuries have got to them the last few years, from their quarterback to their half of their defense, okay?
Yeah.
So stay healthy. And at the end of the season, even if it's the AFC East Championship, you can be smoking a Cuban cigar.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Colts.
Colts. What do they got? Yeah, this is gonna be a funny one.
Okay.
The Colts are like Poland.
Ooh. You know what's funny, boys? I was thinking earlier as I was getting ready for this, is like, I can't believe that I left Poland off of the 32 teams, because there's so much character to Poland of getting beat up, and the Polak jokes that we used to listen to as far as like Gen Xers and stuff like that. Like, but no, good answer.
Yep.
For sure. I'm gonna go Australia.
Okay.
Okay. A formal penal, not penal like penis, but penal colony, right? That means that the Brits a long time ago sent their prisoners there, right?
Yeah.
And then of course you had the Aborigines
Yeah.
hanging out there, and
Okay.
all those funny looking animals, okay? Now, wouldn't you say that the Australian accent drives the ladies crazy?
A little bit, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
right?
okay.
And then, or this. You have like a good looking dude, but then on top of that, he has an Australian accent.
Oh god.
Right? He's
it's
going to
over.
seal the deal.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit more room for like, well, he's sort of good looking, but he speaks in Australian accent, right?
Yeah,
There's certain
it's a
accents
wrap.
are, yeah, exactly. I mean, I had a cop pull me over, right? And he was an Australian dude. And instead of like being like, why you pull me over because I'm a black man, or why, he had me so calm. I was like, yes, officer, you know what? I apologize for what I did. That is this is a true story, but why are you making this shit up? You should tell your dad that one, okay?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
you
It's like
need to hire more Australian cops.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay? Anyways, I'm just saying, if the U.S. had Canada, then England has Australia.
Okay.
Okay? This is what it is, okay? The Colts are under the radar, okay? You got the Jags, you got the Texans taking the spotlight, right? Let us not forget that the Colts were one game away from winning their division and heading to the playoffs if they had not been beaten by C.J. Stroud and the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson is that cool cat, like that cool Australian guy with the accent and surfs and just wants to have some beers with you. Has some nice weapons.
He does.
And the defense is not a liability. They re-upped on Forrest Buckner. White horses
Exactly.
riding all the way to the AFC South crown,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay.
It's a three-way race. All right. This one I think you can narrow it down to a couple of them, so it'll be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
The Falcons. I know that's one of your favorite like goof teams.
God.
Maybe you need to look at the map, like put the map on.
No. Dude, I was in AP geography.
Okay,
I was in
okay,
honors
sorry
geography.
to
I don't
offend-
need to hear that.
Okay. Sorry to offend you.
Falcons?
Yeah.
I got
Okay,
it. Afghanistan.
True.
You think they're down, but then they
Yes,
win at the last
yes.
second.
Oh my God! But you know what?
Afghanistan's beating Russia.
Yes.
Afghanistan's beating America.
Yeah.
Afghanistan's
They
beating
beat
everybody.
someone prior
Britain.
to Britain.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, how
No
do you
one
do
wins
so?
in Afghanistan.
Oh, God, yeah. But yet they can do nothing to progress
Yeah,
themselves
they
forward.
keep losing.
Their women shouldn't speak. They
It's just-
shouldn't be.
what's
Yeah,
going on?
Oh my God.
I knew you'd laugh, Stephen A.
Yeah, no, for sure. You win on that one. But since I didn't write stuff for Afghanistan, I wrote it for this.
Go
okay,
ahead, say it.
Okay, yours
Freaking hilarious.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, actually. Yeah, I wish I would have thought of that. Damn, I'm disappointed in that one.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, this one goes with the dark, eerie curse.
Okay, yeah, the curse. Okay.
Okay, so the dirty birds, obviously, they're filled with bad luck, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like they
28-3.
seem cursed, right?
Yeah, 20-3. That's all I have
The
to
same
say.
with this country, okay? Sort
Yeah.
of sounds like Vlad the Impaler, right?
Uh-huh.
Of where the myth of Dracula comes from, right?
Uh-huh.
That historical figure, okay?
Right.
So, Kirk Cousins is coming to change the fortunes of the Falcons, okay? What does this really mean? Best case scenario is what? They win the NFC South,
Playoffs.
right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You win. You're the worst division in football. By the time you get to the playoffs, there will be plenty of hunters who are ready to stick a dagger in your heart to kill off Dracula.
Well, what country are they? You didn't say it.
Yeah, no, Romania.
Romania. You didn't say that. Though.
Oh, I did it. Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
said rhymes. You said similar to Vladimir Pérez. What you say? You didn't say the country name. I was like, is he gonna say it?
Oh my God,
I was like,
yes.
he's gonna say it.
Yeah, no,
Romania.
that's okay.
Come
maybe
on,
that's,
man.
Maybe that ties it all in. That was a little bit sloppy because you know
That's
what
good.
it was?
It's okay, Stephen A.
No, I was like, this isn't one
Come
of my
on,
stronger
man.
ones, but when you said Afghanistan, it just like, whoa! So I was like in PTSD, I was like in shock, and I didn't know where I was, but yeah,
Okay.
that's the Falcons. Like, they cursed me reading them. That's how powerful their curse
They
is.
are, yeah.
Fuck you, Falcons! In Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. Black Lana. Yeah,
You're right.
exactly. All right. Number 15.
Uh-huh.
The Buccaneers. And you can
Ew.
take into account what a Buccaneer is.
This is easy. Somalia.
Okay, go with your bad self.
Bad Somalian pirates. Come on.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Because they're Buccaneers.
Yeah, I mean, right? They stole from the New England Patriots.
They did. They stole Tom Brady.
From the Raiders,
Yep,
right?
they did.
And then ended up beating the
And they
Raiders.
won.
Oh,
They
my
took the
God.
oil tanker. They
Well,
win.
I think you're 2 for 2 right now. Okay, they are Somalia. Wow.
Yep.
I know. I should have came up with you with this list. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to keep it like islandy because the Buccaneers, Pirates.
That's too
right?
easy, though. Come on.
It
We gotta
is
be
too
funny.
easy. I know.
Somalia.
I went easy on it. Okay. So yeah, I went Bahamas. Okay.
Okay. Decent.
Yeah. Offer you. They both offer you good times, right?
Yeah.
And the Bahamas, they got the booze cruise. They got the exquisite island food, the conch. I'm not sure if you ever had conch. It's like a fried seafood. Oh,
No, I have not.
It's good stuff. Okay?
Okay.
That's what they're known for, and their casinos, right?
Oh God.
Okay, so the Buccaneers ended up winning with John Gruden, who has now been excommunicated
Yeah.
out of the church
Out of the
the
NFL.
NFL.
Yeah.
Right.
He's gone.
Okay, but he won a Super Bowl with them,
He did.
and then they won one with Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But they
but
embarrassed
saying
the
all that,
Chiefs.
okay,
Yeah.
the Bahamas is cool, but it ain't Hawaii, it ain't
No.
Catalina,
No.
it ain't even Bermuda. Okay,
Nope.
okay. So the Bucks, they got an aging defense.
Ugh.
It was elite, but the tires, you got
They gotta re-up it with the draft.
right,
they're gonna
right.
draft
And
defense.
Mayfield got paid. Okay,
He did.
and his OC. Sometimes it's all about the OC. Okay,
Yeah.
to help you figure out what it is that's not working. Okay, so even, and this goes back to the Falcons one. Even if you win the NFC South, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're the Buccaneers. So I was going to say they're going to be taken out by the French or English fleet, right? Isn't that all those famous pirates,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That in the end they'd be like, oh shit, how do we outrun this
You
French
don't.
frigate
It's
or this
over.
English whatever they had, right?
That's over.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, it's over for the Bucks when the UN peacekeeping naval fleet shows up.
Oh yeah.
The Somalian pirates.
Exactly. You are not the captain.
Yeah, I
am
am
the
the
captain.
captain now.
Right? How dare you say that? You know who you're talking to? You're talking to Tom fucking Hanks, okay?
Exactly.
The Buccaneers will turn into the Bucket Queers, okay?
They'll be done.
They're done. Basically, it comes down to been there, done that. I want more flavor in my NFC team.
Yep.
Bucks were a good story. Okay, number 16. Okay.
Yep.
This is one. This team, like, just you can't stand them. In fact, you can't even stand watching your own team play them.
Seahawks.
You're like, which country do I hate? You're like, should I go that route?
Oh God. I'm torn between two.
Okay,
here.
okay, give me the two. I'll write down both of them.
Iran.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Oh shit. I think you're 3 for 3. Yes. Okay. Is there other one even better than that?
China. Because they have a Super Bowl, which means that they're power.
Okay, not
But
so
they're always
much
in
on
my house.
China, because.
But Iran though.
But Iran. Exactly. Like.
We're not making nukes.
They're a threat. Are they really a threat? But then they're
annoying. Yeah.
They're lurkers.
They lurk.
They lurk.
That's
okay.
Iran. 100% Iran.
Okay. I'm going to go in a completely different direction.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I love your Iran.
I knew you'd laugh at that one. I'm like, I'm
definitely.
gonna make Stephen A. laugh.
Yeah, no, that's good. You know what? I'm glad that you're bringing like your take to it, because your take a lot of times is the right take on First Take.
Exactly.
On the Sports Truth, brought to you by Heineken. All right. Okay. It's Taiwan. Okay.
Damn. Yeah, you're right. They're sticking around, poking China on the side, being a pain in the ass.
Right.
And they're separated by a channel.
Okay, right. But yet they have success on one level.
Yeah.
It's a tiny island nation, right?
Yeah.
That has to deal with their pimp, China, right? Hey.
Yeah, we own them now.
Okay, yeah.
Niners own the Seahawks.
Claim, Taiwan belongs to us, Like, we still have half our Chinese that Mao defeated from the Republic, or whatever it was called prior to it, I was talking to a Taiwanese couple, right?
Yeah.
And they said that who originally there was Taiwanese people, but then after Mao took over in the Purge, or whatever you call it, the Red Massacre, a lot of the opposition moved to Taiwan. So Taiwan has a built-in hatred for China and staying out of their situation, right?
Exactly.
So this tiny country has the 15th greatest capital. Okay? That is impressive. I mean, they supply our phone, which is my best friend.
Well, they supply the chips.
They supply the chips.
90%.
Yeah, and they must be supplying other stuff because they are just important on the if something happens to Taiwan, then we get a bad flu.
Yeah.
Not COVID. That's export. China.
They export stuff.
Okay, yeah, exactly, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, basically, the Seahawks are smaller in their division than the 49ers and Rams. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
But they have won a Super Bowl.
They have, yep.
And they're lurkers or lingerers.
I hate watching them.
Yeah. They are a perceived threat, but they are not a real threat. Just like you were talking about Iran.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Number 17.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So far, like, you're 3 for 3. Like, you're just like, nope, that's the wrong answer. It's actually this. The Jaguars. Okay? So now we're in Florida. We've already done Miami. Miami's Cuba. And I'm not trying to lead you off, but I'm just, like, giving you, like... And just to give you a hint, it's not an island.
Venezuela.
Okay. That's not bad.
Because people don't realize this, Venezuela has the largest deposits of oil.
Oh, yes, they do.
In South America.
Yet, they fucking broke poor.
Yeah.
Rationing food.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And
let's not forget the ladies, okay?
Yeah.
Miss America, for a time, was just belting out Venezuelan Miss Universes.
Yep.
Okay? But, yeah, exactly. But yet, they broke as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. No, that's a good one.
Because Shere Khan's the one who owns the Jaguars. He's a millionaire. Like a billionaire. And yet he's still poor.
Yeah.
Jags still suck.
They still suck. Right.
What's going on?
Basically, your message is my message, okay?
Yeah.
So, no, it is Pakistan. Okay? Pakistan used to be a part of the British India, right?
Yep.
And then in 1947, they became Pakistan, a new franchise country. Jaguars are sort of franchisee, right?
God.
I believe Pakistan is where Osama bin Laden was killed. Is that correct?
Thought it was Iran.
Are you kidding me, boy? There's no way we would be able to step foot in Iran and say, "Oh, the Navy SEALs went into Iran." Oh my God, no. I'm pretty sure it's Pakistan.
I hope it's Pakistan because I was like, that would suck.
Yeah, I mean, the U.S. hasn't stepped foot in Iran since prior to the Iran hostage situation in 1979.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You know your military.
Yeah, it was Pakistan. Thank
Okay,
God.
okay.
Imagine if it was Iran. We got caught. Imagine if we got
Dude,
caught.
that was
Imagine if we got caught.
yeah, that was
That'd be bad.
it would not be good. Okay, Pakistan. Okay.
All right.
That's some exciting shit as
Yeah.
Navy SEALs, right? An elite team going in the hunt for that motherfucker.
It wasn't
blew up
even-
both of our towers.
It wasn't even Navy SEALs though.
Oh, wasn't it?
No. This is why I laughed at all you
Oh.
plebeians.
Oh, okay.
It was DevGru.
Oh, okay. Like
Who's in SEAL Team
souped
6?
up type Navy SEAls, like the lead of the-
DevGru. No, DevGru is
Uh-huh.
made up of the best special forces operators from
Okay.
all
okay.
special forces.
Okay.
So there'd be Delta
So
Force in there and Green Berets.
it's like the
Navy SEALs.
All-Star or Pro Bowl.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
who
the
you have.
all-American.
Okay.
You have to be the best of the best to be in DevGru.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, you work for the CIA.
Tuh.
So you
Okay,
get all that shit too.
That says it
Who
all
do you
right
think
there.
went after Osama, dude?
Yeah, no, you're right.
CIA
you're right.
DevGru, like, dude, he was dead the second they found where he was.
Yeah.
Stephen A. He's dead. DevGru and the CIA were after his ass. It's
Yeah.
over. Like, come on, tell me he had a chance.
No.
Hell no. Yeah.
Unless
Done.
the only chance he had is this, because
What?
he's a Saudi Arabian prince.
Yeah.
If he went to Saudi
Arabia,
Arabia,
they
begged and said, "I've given up my life of terror.
They would have
Please
hit
let
him,
me have
yeah.
my 27 harem women and a nice little palace."
and they put him under house arrest.
and
in the
put him
palace.
under house arrest.
Yeah,
Then-
he'd be okay.
Then,
Yeah.
there's
Couldn't do
no,
anything,
Like,
yeah. But he didn't.
You got a gun, we got oil.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. Okay, the only excitement that the Jags fans have had is coming back down 27-0 to the Chargers in the playoffs.
Don't
correct?
remind me, as Charger fan too, as well as Niner fan, it's so painful. How can you lose like that?
Yeah.
How do you
for
come
sure.
back?
But then I tell those Jags fans, right, that the Chargers did it to themselves. So I can't even give you the credit for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this, boy. Do you know of anyone, even a friend of a friend of a friend, that has traveled to Pakistan? No.
No.
Okay. That's the right
It's the
answer.
Jags.
I don't.
I don't.
Let's just say the Jaguars aren't traveling anywhere for the postseason.
No.
Okay. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. All right. The Cleveland Browns. Cleveland shit color Browns. You can include franchise mode Brown in '99. You can include Jim Brown Browns, whatever.
Bro, this is gonna be. Oh my god, this is messed up.
If it's messed,
It's messed
the more
up.
messed
I
up
have
it
to
is,
say
the
it.
better it is, boy.
It's messed up, but I have to say it.
I'm a motherfucking masochist.
North Korea.
Yes, you got it.
Stephen A, why are you so happy?
I'm just happy because, like, you know, there's 195 countries, okay? And there's one team. So one, you know, in 195. You know we've already gone over here alone. Okay, give me your
North
quick take before I
Korea.
jump into it. Maybe you'll get something
Because no
funny.
matter what they do, no matter how much money they put in, they're still shit. No matter what, just they always fail.
Always fail.
Always,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Your country, bro. Okay? North Korea.
I'm South Korean.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
You stupid
Okay?
witch.
Let me get this straight. Okay. So if you from NorCal or SoCal, right? You still Californian, right? So you
No,
still-
because we don't have a North or Southern California. It's just California. We don't.
That's true.
So if you said North Dakota, South Dakota, it's the
Okay.
same thing. I'm from South. I would say I'm South Dakota. And I would say
Okay,
North
okay,
Dakota.
all right, that's fair.
I'm just
All right.
saying. My South Dakota friend listening to this is gonna slap you later.
Okay.
Just letting you know. Yeah, there's a difference.
Okay, all right. I didn't do that well in geography, okay?
It's okay, Stephen. You know, all the only thing you
I
was
did
good at
well
was
in speech
knowing where the
class.
girls were.
I did well in history class. I did well in cooking class because
Yeah.
all the guys were like, "I'm not gonna cook. That's for girls."
But that's how you meet girls, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The girls are in that class.
Exactly. It would be like you're gonna put me in a class with 23 other women, and I'm the only guy.
Hey.
Hey, okay. Okay. North Korea is always threatening to nuke the world, right?
Always, yeah. Especially America.
But it can't even feed its own people.
Nope.
Okay?
Starving.
Every year, the Browns are always promising to bring back the glory years. You know what the glory years are, boy?
Jim Brown era.
Jim Brown era, right?
Yeah, they won a championship.
When Marty
championship.
Schottenheimer, AFC championship, and I don't think much happens after that.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago, okay? What was it, 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
Okay?
It
like
was.
50s, early 60s, okay?
Yeah.
So, that's almost as long as North Korea has been around. Do you know when North Korea became North Korea and not Korea?
1950, I think, something.
1948, close.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the last time that Korea was relevant.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
remind me.
Okay.
Poor Korea.
So, check this out. This is the funny part, okay? North Korea got an asshole dad, okay, which was China.
Yeah.
Okay?
Shit.
While South Korea got the cool dad.
Yeah.
United States
The
of fucking
Gen X
America.
dad. The Gen X dad.
You know how
America.
cool South Koreans have it with their like pop music and their movies.
BTS.
And yeah. I mean,
We got the cool dad,
yeah.
America.
Oh my god.
Don't
They
remind
got
me.
China. Who they
Don't
suck
got
on
China.
the tit of China. Can we have some food? We're running out of food.
And they sent
okay?
to him, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. No, okay. Number 19. Steelers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Steelers.
Mm-hmm. And I think, I can see you going one of two directions in here.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
that. The Steelers are really old, actually. I can go off that. So, I don't know if you know this, but ancient Mesopotamia used to be a country.
Oh, if it's not a current country, I cannot give you credit for that.
It's called Iraq.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, why are the Steelers Iraq?
They have a great, glorious past and history, and they're the cradle of civilization, air quote, inventing algebra and all that shit, and
Oil
all
up the
that.
ass.
Yeah, and all their great accomplishments in the 70s, and now they don't got anything. Then they have two washed-up cornerbacks, Russell Wilson.
Oh, so that's your take on it. Okay.
And Justin Fields got traded to him while Pickett and what was it, Pickett or Pickens?
Pickett.
The cornerback got traded away to be the second string.
So you don't think that there's hope out of either one of those?
Hell
like
no.
a reclamation project? No.
Have you seen Iraq right now?
No. I'm talking about fucking Iraq, okay? We left that in a fucking mess.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
The
talking,
Steelers
I'm
like
talking
Iraq.
about the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm comparing it to Iraq right now. It's absolute fucking mess.
Okay.
Why do you think Russell Wilson was shipped off to the Steelers for to where his career will die?
Okay.
Same with Justin Fields. They're both gonna suck this year.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
No gelling with their wide receivers. Already both pissed off. One of them's a fucking prima donna. The other one has everything to prove, and he's pissed off because he got shipped off.
Okay.
And you're going on a run-heavy offense. They're gonna get like 20
that's
passes.
what's going to save them because the importance of the quarterback isn't there for the Steelers. It's defense.
Other way. What I just say, prima donna.
Okay.
They want to throw the ball, and they're going to be pissy because they won't be able to throw it as much.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
All right.
Watch.
All right.
And they're going to try too hard and throw
We'll have
picks.
to agree to disagree on that. Okay.
I got my Iraq, dude. They're a mess right
Okay.
now.
No. I mean,
they're done.
Okay. All right. No, I was just talking about the quarterbacks. All right.
Although both are quarterbacks, I'm telling you, they're not going to go very far.
All right. This one starts with an I, too.
Okay.
And I based it.
India.
No, but India is on here. Okay.
Stephen A., don't give me that look. Don't give me that side eye.
Okay. And you can say much the same thing for them, right? I mean, but anyways. No, it's Ireland, okay? Mike Tomlin is a tough coach. Okay? Even when he's saying good things about the team, he's yelling, right?
Yeah.
He wants it done better.
Kind of a stretch, but yeah, I agree.
Okay. The potato famine that happened in Ireland made men out of little boys. Okay?
Yep, it did.
Okay. So, this is what you got to understand. This is before my time, okay?
Yeah.
But back in the day, if you were a 12 or 13-year-old little boy, you know what that meant?
You're an adult.
Yeah, you
13's
need a
adulthood.
job.
Yep.
You need a wife.
Go to work. Yeah.
You need to be ready for war in case you needed it. I mean,
Yep.
it was a cruel, cruel life. Okay, the Irish are always getting beat up by the English, right?
Yeah.
Irish car bombs, right? That whole fiasco.
Exactly.
Okay, but a reminder: the Irish or the country of Ireland is not to be messed with.
No.
Okay. The Steelers are the lurkers of the AFC. Okay, no matter how bad they start out, they always seem to make the playoffs or winning or like they're left for dead. The horror movie. He's dead. He comes back in the sequel. Okay, the luck of the Irish, in my opinion. Okay, and it is the Irish has given Pittsburgh two nice options at quarterback. Russ, what's cooking? He's cook. You know what he's getting ready to cook? Okay. I'm glad we have some disagreement. It doesn't have to be all lollipops and rainbows and holding hands. Okay. He is ready to cook some meat and potatoes. Okay. And Justin Fields is ready to run all over his own field. Okay. Problem is, that they will be playing on another field come the playoffs if they get to that point. Bye.
Such a bad take, bro. Two washed up ass quarterbacks who got drafted high and now they're flopping.
I did say it's the luck of the Irish, and if you look at the luck of the Irish,
they're being sent to Siberia, which is Steelerville, for the careers to go die. That's what they both got sent there.
Okay. All right, but you know what? It is a minimal cost.
They gotta prove it to me.
I think they got both of them for like $2 million.
Yeah, but they still gotta prove it to me.
Okay. All right.
They literally got sent there for their careers to die. It's just depressing. I should have called Steelerville Siberia because that's what they are.
You know what? I'm not sure if that technically counts as Russia, but
it doesn't.
Okay, it does or doesn't?
Doesn't.
Oh,
Siberia is its own country.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that would be a good one.
Yeah,
I would have gone with that one. I would have given you the win. All right, next up, Saints.
The Aints.
The
Taints.
Yeah, the taint. Taint my ass. Taint my cock and balls. Taint my woman's pussy. Or her tight ass.
Bangladesh.
Okay, tell me why Bangladesh. I don't know that much of Bangladesh. I didn't even know that Bangladesh was a country. I thought it was like
a little country strip by India.
Okay.
Okay, where do you think the Bengal tiger's from?
Oh, Bangladesh. Okay.
So they got some bite to them, like Houday, right?
Yeah, Houday.
But
Houday.
at the end of the day, they're a small-ass country next to India that no one gives a shit about. Everyone talks about India, nothing about Bangladesh.
Okay. So
that's the Taints.
Okay.
That's the Aints.
Okay. I think I get it. Okay. So if like India is like cock and balls.
Yeah.
And Pakistan is ass.
Yeah. Bangladesh is the taint. I'm sorry, Bangladesh.
Much better.
I'm sorry, Bangladesh. Please don't kill me.
Shit. Okay.
Stephen A. said it, not me. Take him out.
This one is a little bit like this one would have been tough, and I had to look to see if it was even a country.
Yeah, what?
Okay, but
I'm scared.
Is. Okay.
Who?
The Vatican City.
Yeah, it is a city. Yeah,
okay.
It is a country. It's the smallest country in the world.
Yeah. Okay, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
No.
Okay.
I would not go to that crime-infested place.
It is crime-infested.
Oh my God, it's so bad. I cannot. No.
Okay, I went there one time, right?
How'd it go?
Bachelor, okay, with a friend of mine, okay?
Of course you did.
Drinking, drug infused.
Oh God.
Debauchery, women, right? Okay, it was spooky as hell. You ever feel like there's a ghost looking at you?
Yeah.
Okay? In New Orleans, it's like multiple ghosts looking at you. You like look up at a scary building, you look next to you, there was a person there, now they're not.
Yeah.
Okay? New Orleans carries dark secrets, boy. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You talking slaves? You talking Creoles? You talking French? You talking pirates?
Everything.
You
religious
talking voodoo
stuff.
witches? Okay.
Religion.
The Vatican City carries so many secrets in their vaults under the cathedrals. Okay.
Yeah.
With power comes corruption.
Oh yeah.
Right. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, like Voltaire said. Remember defensive coordinator Greg Williams and the Sean Payton marriage? What happened with them?
The targeting thing.
That hit gate. They got busted. Okay.
They did.
Greg Williams got tossed out.
Yep.
And Sean Payton couldn't play for a year. Okay.
Yeah, that was depressing.
Paid bounties on the opposing team.
Oh yeah. Bounty Gate. That's what.
Bounty Gate. What do you think this is? 1950s.
Took out Favre.
Okay.
Not Favre. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was Brett Favre. Yeah, they took him out.
the Vikings at the time.
Okay. So the NFL did not forget, okay? Because that was a shot at them,
It was.
right?
The tank.
How about all those bad plays that cursed the Saints in the playoffs?
Always.
Miracle, Minnesota.
The Beastquake where
Yeah.
when Marshawn Lynch ran them over. And
Yes.
then the Stephon Diggs miracle. The
Yes.
Minneapolis miracle.
The refs not seeing the assault that happened on that Rams wide receiver
Yeah, they didn't see
who
that.
got hit as the ball was in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah.
at most games, you will see the Pope. This year, the Saint Pope, okay,
Yeah.
will have to do a lot of praying, okay,
Yeah.
for them to even qualify for the playoffs. And guess what if they qualify for the playoffs? I've already been
What?
this through 3 times. I don't want to fucking repeat it again.
Yeah.
It's the NFC South champs, okay?
Oh God.
Exactly, okay? And the Saints go marching in to Auschwitz. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, all
Next
right.
one.
What's that?
Next
The
one.
next one. Okay. It's your team. It's your team growing up.
Chargers.
Chargers. Who are the Chargers?
You know that one country that's always cursed? The one country that's always the
Who's that?
butt of the joke, the oh ha ha ha, they didn't remember this. You ever think how Sicily feels?
Okay. I think Sicily's part of Italy. Okay?
Okay.
So it's not a country.
It's okay though. Don't say it to Sicilians though.
That's true. That's true.
They're their own country.
You know how many times Sicily has been owned?
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
the Chargers
I mean,
always get owned. Every time, oh, I believe in them as a kid. Nope, fail.
Okay. All right.
Or I could do this one.
Okay.
I could say they're France because France always surrenders.
There you go. That's what it is. Then I was going to give you the hint that said, this is a major player that I haven't mentioned yet, but I saved for them. Yes.
They're France.
When you expect the Chargers to lose, what happens?
They lose. Oh, they win. They
They
win.
win.
They win.
Okay?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you're like, oh, they got
Yay!
this game.
And
That's what I said, they
then
lose,
fail.
okay? France is the same way.
Losers.
Okay? They show up sometimes, and other times they just roll over. Okay? What is Rome? I mean, what? France was created out of the destruction of the Gauls by the Romans, right?
Yes.
Okay. That was the Romans' bitch, okay?
Yes.
Weren't they supposed to stop the Germans in World War II with the Menage a Trois line?
Maginot Line, yes.
Yes.
But the Germans went around it though.
They went around it, exactly.
Yes.
And blitzkrieg, and it fell within days.
Yes.
Okay? So France and the San Angeles Chargers
Okay.
are overrated.
Yeah.
Have you been to Paris? Okay? Everyone talks about the cities of Europe, okay?
Paris is beautiful, yeah.
It's beautiful, but it needs a serious power wash, okay?
Oh yeah.
All their buildings look
Dirty
dirty,
and old.
and it has a third world country feel to it at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it isn't pretty, okay? Here's the good news, okay? France has a young, good-looking president. I mean, when I say good-looking, you got to compare to other presidents, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who was banging his former teacher, right? What? That's the truth.
I know. I'm shaking my head,
yeah,
just
okay.
like
Yeah.
really, guys. Come on.
Okay, so saying all that,
Yeah,
the Chargers have a new leader, right? And Jim Harbaugh,
they do.
who will make the Bolts in his own image. He's already gotten rid of some fan favorites.
Yeah, because it costs too much.
And there is even the blasphemous rumor that he might trade Justin Herbert to the Vikings so he can get J.J. McCarthy. And when you think that that's a far-stretched theory
It's not.
that I saw on TikTok,
Yes,
let me tell you, Jim Harbaugh, 4 years with the 49ers, 3 NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl, right?
All right.
He was ranked on his passing teams. Remember, he had Colin Kaepernick and Alex Smith.
Yeah.
31st, 30, 32, and 31st. You would think a team that ranked that badly would not have a chance.
No.
He wants to run. He's not impressed that Justin Herbert could throw it all over the field.
Yeah.
He's not into that new school way of thinking.
No. He wants to run the ball.
Yeah. So, I say to the Chargers, Viva la France! Okay.
Okay.
All right. Number 22. Jets, Jets.
The Netherlands. Did you know the Netherlands had a really amazing empire at one point? Just like how the Jets
are
have
the
one.
Dutch not out of Netherlands?
The Dutch and Netherlands are the same.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Holland,
anyway,
Dutch. Okay.
so you know
yeah.
how the Dutch had a great empire at one point?
Yes, before the Spaniards and
Yeah.
English and French
The
came along.
Jets had one Super Bowl.
Yes.
What was it? Super Bowl. It was a single digit, right?
Yes. It's, I
Which
want to
one
say
was
the
it?
third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the height of the Dutch, and that's the height of the Jets. And ever since then,
Yeah.
under that little like flowery looking.
It's funny because the Dutch
Country
with
in
all
Europe.
their advanced, not navy, but their advanced, what do you want to call it? Shippery, whatever their floating. It's not a navy.
naval technology.
Yeah, I don't
Pretty
really see
much.
them as a naval power.
They were though, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their whole
Okay.
thing. Was
It's
they had
funny
the
that
top
they
navy.
did all the scouting. You
Yeah,
know,
they
for
were the
everybody,
top
and
navy at
then
one
all of a
point.
sudden, all the other countries
Yeah.
moved in.
That was
Okay.
the thing. Yeah.
No, I can see why you say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Jets.
Jets, they're Haiti.
That's even worse,
Duh.
bruh.
Look, do you know how many Jets fans are on suicide watch?
Especially when they saw he's a bad man snap his freaking neck like on live TV.
Look, just like the
His
Jets.
3 plays, dude. That was it.
4 plays.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's count that 4.
4
plays.
is
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
useless.
exactly.
It wasn't even a play because he fell over. It was 3.5.
Well, didn't your boy Dre Greenlaw just fall over with no one touching him?
Yeah, it was the field, dude. The field
The
was
fi-
shit.
Oh, the field. Okay.
He jumped up and down, and then he took
I
a few steps on
personally
the
think
field.
that
and
it
he
was
snapped.
Taylor Swift's witchcraft because she had some witch
Oh
bitches
my
in there. Yeah.
God, Stephen
Okay.
A.
All right. The Jets not only share a city, okay, that's bad enough, but they share a stadium.
I thought they were right next to each other.
No,
Yeah,
it is
same.
the same fucking stadium.
Then how do they switch it over at each time?
They just do. I mean, they have the whatever crew is called, and they roll it back over. They play at the same.
That
fucking
is so ghetto for
Yeah.
an NFL team.
Yeah.
Get all this money. Oh
Imagine
my
when
God.
the Jets play the Giants. Like, whose home game is it? You know?
It's both of them.
Okay,
That's
so-
what the Chargers and the Rams now. When
Right.
they play each other.
Right.
It's not even an away game.
It
It's a home
isn't.
game for both of them.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I cannot.
So the same could be said for Haiti because you know who shares the other. You're a geography
Uh-huh.
savant.
Uh-huh.
Who they share the other half of the island with?
Isn't it Puerto Rico or something like that?
Puerto Rico's its own little island.
Right. I'm trying to remember who it is then.
It's the Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah, the other
Okay.
one. The
It's
other white meat.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You
what I
have
call
this
it.
island,
Yeah.
and half down the middle is Haiti.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
on the
yeah.
left side, and on the right side, Dominican Republic.
You mean the one that's rich?
Yeah.
It's like you literally you go on one side of the border for
I
Haiti,
mean, what
other
type
side
of
rich.
immigration? I bet you they don't have immigration issues because the Dominican Republic Army has built a whole that's where their military base is. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, if you want to come this way, you know,
Got a fence,
Okay.
a wall, and a mill base.
Haiti.
Yeah.
Words have expression and vibrational energy. Even in the word, it says hate
Yeah.
in it. Okay. Hey, let me tell you a little bit of history of Haiti. Okay.
Sure.
Haiti was originally owned by France, right? That's why they speak French. Okay.
Yep.
It was making bank off of the black slaves. Okay, much like United States, which wasn't and places like Brazil, who had
Yeah.
slavery up until the late 1800s.
I know,
Shows
right?
you how sketchy those Brazilians are.
I told you.
Okay, so one day the black slaves are like, this is a fucking island. There's only so many French people. They're fucking lazy. They're eating their food. They won't even be ready for when we hit them with the fucking blunt objects we have in our hand. Okay? Every French landlord was murdered along with their families. Okay?
Yep.
They thought that the future was bright. Much like the Jets, but it wasn't. Okay? You have Aaron Rodgers, he's coming to save us. No, he's not. Haiti got destroyed by an earthquake, okay? now you're familiar with the Tijuana sheds, right?
Yeah.
That you see across the border and up in the
Yeah,
hills, right?
yeah.
And sometimes the rain washes them out.
Yep.
Let alone the fucking earthquake, right? And Mexico City has its share of earthquakes, and shit's always falling apart because
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit is older than sin. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's straight out civil war, boy. Okay, like African tribal warfare type shit. Okay, in Haiti, they are not allowing Americans to go there because if you
Ooh.
go, they will kidnap you and your family. Hopefully, you from a rich family,
Uh-huh.
you know, or you go into prison.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rodgers. Okay, so my boy Aaron Rodgers,
Bad
he's
man.
a sad man. Okay, that's what I have to say now because he's not a bad man. Okay,
Okay.
or he's the original white version of what a bad man is, not a black version, which makes him cool,
Okay.
right? For the white folks out there that don't understand the
Reference.
yeah, the reference between black culture, white culture. Okay, the linguistics, the
Right.
yeah, okay. The fact that Aaron Rodgers has to battle it out with the Bills and Dolphins within his own division just to get to the playoffs to meet the murderous rows of the Bengals, the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Texans. I'm running out of breath, boy.
I can see
The
that.
Colts. I'm probably missing some other ones.
You are.
Okay. Just to get to the playoffs. Okay.
Yep.
This is for your good friend and good listener, the Bears. Who are the Bears? Who did you say for the Jets? Oh, yeah, you said Netherlands. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bears? Oh my god. You know they're one of the oldest? Besides the Cardinals, they're one of the oldest NFL teams.
Oh, yeah. They started
Yeah.
with like 8 teams from
Yeah.
like early 1900.
Yeah.
Like, not
Yeah.
even a face mask, just a leather helmet.
Yep.
And we weren't allowed to pass. Yeah, I
No.
mean, yeah, exactly. And they must have just like stuck with that idea of like a quarterback isn't important. Like, it's about running the ball on defense.
Exactly.
But they stuck in 1920.
Before I got for the Bears.
1920 is so long ago, boy,
I
that the
know.
Prohibition was just starting, and the Great Depression hadn't even
And
happened.
World War One
And
ended
World War
a
I
few
had
years
just
earlier.
ended, okay? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The Bears?
Yes. The Bears.
There's so many countries,
There
dude.
There is. You got a couple stuck in your head, or you're trying to figure out one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one. For the Bears,
Uh-huh.
I got Japan.
It's
The
funny you
Bears.
say Japan because Japan is on my list.
yeah,
But it is not for the Bears. Okay, so because of the rich history of the samurai, right?
Uh-huh,
And
yep.
stuff like that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Rich
I won't
history
give
of
too
the
much
Bears.
away because like I want to use them for my
of course.
Well, okay. No,
For you.
the Bears, right? For me,
Yeah.
they're Brazil.
You're
Okay.
going to Brazil.
Exactly. Okay, look, what are the Bears doing right now between Ryan Poles and Eperplus? Whatever an Eperplus is.
I have
Okay,
no
I think it's a
idea.
digestive issue.
Yeah, it sounds like
I
it.
have some Eperplus because I had some beer and some tomato sauce. Okay, because I'm pretty sure only like, is that a white person's disease?
I don't know,
I don't know.
Stephen
Okay.
A.
All right, with the top. Okay, Bears right now they're putting an arsenal together.
I know,
Right?
I saw.
Okay, they got Keenan Allen, they got Kyle Komet.
Yep.
They got DJ Moore from last year's trade
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Panthers when they just
So,
raped them.
so now you have two number one wide receivers.
Yeah, with the possibility because they own 2 picks in the first round within the first 10 picks that they could go over Azune or Malik Neighbors, all these top ass wide receivers to add to the mix, right?
Oh my
but with the
God.
number 1 pick, they're taking Caleb Williams, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sure thing
Okay,
now.
it's a sure thing.
Already. He was
Okay,
already
I mean,
talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, just the snickering with Ryan Poles, like, I know who it's going to be, and you guys sort of know who it's going to be, but I can't tell you who it's going to be. Like, really,
Dude.
did you just say that, you know? Okay, that's the Bears, though, because they have the inexperience. They're like that nerdy kid that's like, well, what do I do when I take off her shirt? Do I play with her boobies, you know? I mean, it's just virginal. Like, oh my God, if you're having problem with the titties, then you're gonna have problem with the with the twat, you
So
know.
do I
And
think
don't even
she's-
go to the ass.
So do I play with it and never take the shirt off? I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy, come with me on one of my trips. We can go to Vegas. We can go to TJ. All right, we can go to some islands. There are some Jeffrey Epstein islands still out there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If that's your thing. All right.
It's not
Okay.
disgusting.
Okay. All right. That's a Jeffrey Epstein-like island.
FBI, if you listen to this, arrest him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not talking underage girls, okay? I'm talking of 16 and above.
FBI, open up.
Okay. Woo! Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what? Yeah, they don't want to open up my case again.
No.
Especially if they have, like, you know. Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. So they finally, supposedly, let's put a slash right there, have a legitimate quarterback, right?
Yeah, Caleb.
The Bears are the odd team out.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? There's the Lions and Packers. You know that both those teams are top 10. If you were doing your power rankings, would you have them in your top 10?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, or at least top 14, which is playoffs.
The Bears are 15 or 16. They're not making the playoffs.
Okay, all right.
Because there's no way.
I have them at 23, but I think that they could make a jump.
You know what I meant though? They're not in the top 14, so they're not going to play.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Yeah,
they're just outside.
Yeah, no, I agree. First rookie quarterback, what?
Yeah.
They're gonna try to pull off the CJ Stroud thing. That
Good
shit
luck.
only happens once in
a generation.
Yeah, once in a generation, exactly.
Unless you're Purdy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So Purdy and Stroud.
Things happen in threes, right?
Uh-oh.
So yeah, it's possible.
Hey, guess? Oh, by the way, guess who was working out? Guess who Caleb Gloves was working out with this offseason?
Who?
Brock Purdy.
Really?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Purdy, get away from him. He's the devil's spawn. Okay, he's a nice Christian boy. Okay.
They're both Christians. You.
Okay. All right.
Hey, that should touch on though. Caleb Williams is serious. He wants to learn how to be accurate and pocket away.
Yeah, no, I mean
he's learning from Purdy.
He is a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
By the time he was 14 and told his dad, I want to be a professional quarterback in the NFL and one of the best.
Yep.
He's got his own apartment.
Oh yeah.
He wants equity in the Bears. Bears fans out there, can you give him some of your equity? Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
How about, I would put in the clause, if you get us a Super Bowl, then the equity is there. If you do not, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
And we'll run you out of here like Justin Fields.
Yeah, just Fields gone.
And all the other quarterbacks.
I feel
Mr.
already hey,
Kate McNow.
Hey, I already feel bad for Williams already.
Do you?
Because he's going to be under a microscope like Purdy. Every little mistake he makes, criticism, because of everything he's done.
And he is a little careless with the ball. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
So, why the correlation? Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Brazil also happens to be the odd country out. Okay?
Yeah,
they're surrounded by Spanish-speaking countries.
And they're Portuguese-speaking.
They're Portuguese. Okay,
Uh-oh.
You know what Portuguese sound like and look like to me? They look like an Italian Mexican. Okay, that's sort of what it sounds like. Like, oh my goodness, what is happening? And what you talking about? Como ta toco de puto? It sort of sounds like, oh my god, I think
Italian accent but Spanish. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So just like the Bears have won some championships, and we're talking.
They have.
I mean, I'm not talking the '85 one.
No, before.
I'm talking way back.
Yeah,
in the
NFC,
day.
the NFL championship.
The championship. Everyone thinks that the championship
the original
started
NFL.
in 1968
or 69.
68 or 69 with the Packers.
No. NFL started.
Yeah, I mean, Otto Graham won 10 championships.
He did.
Yeah, just
for
because
the
it didn't
Browns.
happen in the Gen Z era doesn't mean it don't fucking count. You know, let's be reasonable. Okay, so. Do you remember Brazil?
Yes.
Okay. Are they not a World Cup power? Have they not won in soccer? Like, when you think of soccer, you might not even watch it that much.
I do think of soccer. It's
but
Brazil.
As soon as you think of World Cup and
Brazil.
soccer, you think of those yellow and green and blue.
South American,
right?
Yeah, Brazil.
Right? Argentina's like, no, we're the ones.
That's why it was a shock to people when Germany blew them out.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like 7-2
and
or
also
something.
France beat Brazil too.
Yeah. People are like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So partying in Brazil.
Yeah.
With a buffet of women who want to have sex with you. They are hypersexualized, boy. Okay.
Yeah.
You could have some dark chocolate. You could have some white chocolate, or if you like it in the middle, you could have some nice latte, okay? Because
what's the name of there? Is it Buenos Aires or is it Rio de Janeiro?
I want to say Buenos Aires.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
I mean,
that's the
it is legit because you have
Party
slavery.
city.
Slavery in the United States ended in 1865, right?
Well,
I mean, maybe technically in 1863 with the proclamation of Lincoln.
Actually, it was 1860.
60.
It was actually a while after.
Yeah.
Because there's
okay?
actually
so
still
like
some
20 years
slaves
later,
going on.
Brazil's like, oh,
shit.
slavery's bad? Oh, okay, well, we'll make the Indians do it. Anyway, all right. Let's hope that Caleb Williams and his daddy, because his daddy comes with the baggage, just like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Oh,
Okay?
Jesus.
Yeah. Help Chicago win another Super Bowl. Okay? But that's going to take time. You're going to need another draft or two just to compete.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay? But the future does look bright. Like that Bears fan that's been listening for years and his Bears team has sucked.
Yeah.
Boy, good news is coming for you. Okay?
Exactly.
But don't expect miracles. But you know what? I mean, you might as well be a Cubs fan too.
Exactly.
All right. Number 24. And I went in a lot of different directions. And there's like the super obvious answer, but there wasn't much connection to it. Vikings.
Skull. Okay.
What'd you say? Skull?
Skull. Yeah, that's their chant on their defense.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then when you fuck up another team, then they start going with the horn and shit. Yeah, and hitting the drums, the skull. Obvious. I'm gonna say Norway.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
where
the
the Vikings are
Norway, the Sweden, right? Yeah.
Denmark.
Because all those people are the ones that went to Minnesota.
We gotta go full on Viking.
No, for sure. No, yeah. And originally, that's the direction I was headed in.
Yeah.
But I changed it just slightly. Okay?
Okay, I'm listening.
I have Switzerland.
Okay.
Okay? You would think that someone who specializes in conquering, pillaging, and let's not forget raping, okay, would have no problem winning championships. I mean, before there was the Buffalo Bills, there was the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah,
that went to 4 Super Bowls, not all in a row, but in the 70s.
Didn't win.
And exactly.
Hey, but they have the purple people eaters.
They do
People
have,
forget about that.
They do have the purple people
All the
eaters.
sacks. That defensive line was insane.
Oh, for sure.
And no one
4
talks about
Hall of Famers.
Exactly. On the same line.
When
Hello?
you build a front four like the Niners or the Eagles or the Chiefs or whatever front four is fearsome, right? You replicate not the fearsome portion, the
purple people.
Purple people eaters. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
so many sacks.
An amazing edge rush, a tackle,
Everything.
Just everything. Exactly.
Jesus.
Yeah. They should have won one with that type of talent.
Yeah, exactly.
But the quarterback was,
Every time.
Yeah. So, the Packers and Lions have superior talent. Yes
Yeah, they're going to be the third person.
Okay.
Or fourth. Doesn't
Right,
matter.
third or fourth.
Yeah, sucks.
The Vikings will draft a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And there's talk of moving up with the Chargers and drafting J.J. McCaffrey, or if the Chargers are stupid enough, or Jim Harbaugh is off of his rocker, trading off Justin Herbert, right?
Yeah.
You relying on a rookie. A rookie's a rookie. Okay?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they hand the ball off 45 times a game.
Exactly. Switzerland did have the luck of escaping 2 world wars, right? The neutrality.
Always neutral.
But then you forget they make delicious chocolate. They have banks for the filthy rich.
Yeah,
right?
and the Nazis too. Anyway.
Of course. Bed buddies.
Hitler freaking showed up there and was spending vacation there.
Yeah, no, for
Come
sure.
on, man.
For
Come
sure.
on.
And anyone that outspoke, I mean, people, I don't know if you knew this, but Carl Jung, Gustav Jung, was a disciple and later on further psychoanalysis to a different degree than what even Freud did, right? He was an Austrian, but he had relationships with Germany.
Yeah.
There are people that think he was a Nazi sympathizer. Boy, put yourself in his situation. He wasn't supporting the Nazis. In fact, most of the time he was saying that it's going in a bad direction.
Yeah.
You can't just outright say, fuck the Nazis, especially when you're right across the way and you have no military to defend yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
So Switzerland is sandwiched between some relevant countries. I'm going to tell you who they're sandwiched between, okay? They're sandwiched between Germany, France, and Italy.
Yep.
Okay? Those are major influences in the world. Italy with their art, the French, the German. We already went through their accomplishments. So too are the Vikings, drowned out by better teams. Just another team in the mix.
I see that. It's a good one. I
All
agree
right,
with that one.
Thank you. Okay, now we're going to get hot and spicy, okay?
Uh-oh.
Ready? Okay, number 25.
Raiders. This one I can definitely say.
Oh, definitely. Oh, you got a definite. Okay. Oh, whew. I'm dying to know this.
For the Raiders, freaking Norway and Sweden again. The freaking Vikings. They're Raiders, dude. That's what Raiders are. I don't give a shit about their stupid pirate shit they say. No. Raiders is
Uh-huh.
talking about Vikings, Viking Raiders. So I don't know why they're a pirate raider. That makes no sense to me.
Okay, okay.
Where is he even from? Is there any lore on this raider?
I'd have to ask a Raider fan, and to ask a Raider
Please.
fan
Las
is,
Vegas Raiders?
Yeah, exactly. I have a few friends that are Raider fans.
Ask them who the Raiders from.
Where are the Raiders
What
from?
the fuck,
All right,
dude?
I know
Yeah.
just the right person.
Please
to
ask. Yeah, please ask for
I
me.
got a friend named Johnny.
All right, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going in. I want to like unearth their like criminal activities.
Oh,
They're
God.
the Raiders, right? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Some stick 'em.
Yep, stick 'em.
Yeah, all that good shit,
All the
right?
fighting.
But the funny part about it is that, like, when you say that person did it, put them in jail because they have no power, right?
Right.
It looks like they're the criminal, right? And that's what black people and minorities often get conflicted with. Like,
Right.
what we're doing is no comparison to what white collar is doing, but they ain't getting busted.
No.
Right? So, okay, so 1970s, early 80s, you got the Raiders rolling, okay? You got John Madden, one of the greatest coaches of all time, probably one of the greatest people of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, an ambassador to the game, built the game that so many teenagers love to play, that end up playing for the rest of their lives, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I love Madden.
You could only take like a few games or one game. This would make your cut list, correct?
Yeah.
You go into an island.
Oh, yeah, Madden, 100%.
You're going to take a shooting game. You're going to take Madden.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the third game you're going to take.
Probably an RTS game.
What's that?
Real-time strategy.
Okay.
Where you control people
Okay.
units at the same time.
Exactly. Something a little bit different
Definitely.
because you don't want three of the same
Well,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then come Tom Flores and Jim Plunkett.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yep.
And Marcus Allen. Right?
Oh, yeah, Marcus Allen.
This time period was also the late 70s and early 80s. You know what else it's known for?
What?
The explosion of cocaine.
Oh, no.
Colombia. Okay?
There you go,
For the
Colombia.
rich folks in the United States. Okay? Pablo Escobar, a badass motherfucker, was making billions and was king of the coke. Raider Nation was winning Super Bowls and breaking all the rules.
Oh,
Even though they were the ones later accused or on the wrong end of it. They got a break on like the Holy Roller, but then the Tuck Rule and just other.
Hey, Holy Roller is no longer possible anymore?
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes, the only one who can pass the ball is the one who fumbled it?
Yeah, so you can fumble it forward. And I think if you were badass enough, you know how like basketball players throw up against the backboard even though they're being covered and they dunk it?
Yeah.
You could roll it forward and then be like, I'll go get it.
Yeah, you have to get it though.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
the only one who can actually advance the ball is the one who fumbled.
Yeah.
They changed it so you can't just roll the ball.
Okay, so it goes back to like, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Pretty much, yeah.
The DEA took down Escobar and his cocaine empire on the rooftop. All right.
Yep.
His body laying there as DEA and Colombian agents laid over it. Okay. So these days. I gotta tell you about my titty story some other time. Okay.
Yeah, we got about like 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting there.
Yeah.
So these days there's so much heat on Colombia, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're gonna stop the drug trade, and it's not gonna go to Mexico, and we're fight the war on drugs, and we don't want our poor Americans being abused. So it has to go to other South American countries, okay, who are distribution hunts, pubs, what's the word I'm looking for? Centers.
Yeah.
Okay. Raider Nation is back on the rise with Antonio Pierce. Yes and no?
Yes.
My suggestion is that they scoop up Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington and send death threats or bounties on Patrick Mahomes. Just like Pablo Escobar used to do. Fuck that politician. He's going to throw me in jail. Fucking bomb his ass. Okay? So that's what we want to do. Okay, number 26.
Yeah.
Right next to, and the last ones are super short actually, because it was
that's
like
good.
It's a shit country. Like, what do you expect me to do? Okay,
like
okay, yeah. Broncos.
Mile High Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Nepal.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as he said Mile High, I was like, I think he's on to this one. Yes, boy.
Yes.
And I'll explain it for all the reasons that you're already thinking.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
In my lovely.
Come on, Stephen A.
Okay. The Broncos are obviously situated in the Rocky Mountains, right?
Yep.
The air up there, boy. I'm not sure if you've been on high altitudes.
I have.
Okay?
I've been to Colorado.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
It
thin.
is
It's
harder
thin.
to grasp the air, okay?
Woo!
It is thin air asphyxiation, okay? That comes in the fourth quarter. For the first 3 quarters, you're like, I got this. What are they talking about? But come the fourth quarter, you are gasping for air.
Oh yeah.
While the Broncos are like, what
We
air?
practice here.
What?
Yeah.
They're. It's like that person that takes poison, you know.
Yeah.
And then when they get the poison, they're like, why didn't he die? Because I've been taking like small amounts all my life. You know?
Exactly.
Nepal is the home of what mountain?
Mount Everest.
Right? And technically, part of it goes into India.
It does.
Right? It does. But the majority of reasons people say, I want to go to India, they say for a yoga retreat. They don't say to go to fucking Mount Everest. They go to Nepal.
Yeah.
The tallest mountain on earth. Okay? It's tough to climb to the top of Mount Everest. Okay?
It is.
Many die of frostbite, lack of oxygen, falling to their death in those ice taverns. Oop! I thought this was solid ground. Nope, it was just snow covering up the tavern. That's below you as you fall to your plunge to your death. Oh, I didn't die, but my legs are broken. So I guess I'll freeze to death.
Yep.
Maybe in 100 or 1,000 years someone will find me. You know how they find those people?
Yeah, they do.
Like,
every now and then.
he was from the archipelago time period, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, Coach Sean Payton. Okay, he has no quarterback. Okay,
Yeah, he got nothing.
maybe they're in that same range, bad record as the Raiders.
Yeah.
They're at base camp. Okay, trying to reach the top of the mountain, he did with the Saints. Okay, but it is a financial mess at the quarterback situation. Okay.
Oh, that dead cap weight.
Dead cap weight.
Oh
they are paying the Steelers $32 million a year so that they could play against other teams, including themselves. So at one point they will be paying to pay Russell Wilson. I hope Russell Wilson beats them. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
That would be hilarious.
I'm just saying that the Broncos will need a lot of Sherpas. Sherpas aren't cheap.
I know they are. I know they are.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long climb.
Yep. All right, next one.
Number 27. Okay, I think with a little bit of like me sending you brainwaves and you. Okay, ready? Here we go.
No. I can't say America, or I can't say Native American reservation.
Okay, that's the thing though. Why would you ever? I mean, you got to associate. As you can tell, like the cooler countries were at the top, right? Some of them fall down because they have like a duality to them.
Okay.
But it's the Commanders we're talking about, and you know what? Not an injustice to this team, but like, okay. Anyways, go ahead, and I'll explain why afterwards.
Huh? I actually have no idea on this one.
No idea. Well, you got to give me a guess. There are 195 possibilities, or at this point, minus the 26 we did is 174 possibilities.
I could be a dick and just say a random country you probably never heard of.
You could, but then I'm like, what's the point of that if no one else has heard about it? Would you do that to our viewers?
Yeah, I would.
Sounds like a dick move. Anyways, fine. What country?
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan. Oh, is that like Uzbekistan? Like where like Borat pretends he's from, like one of those countries?
Yeah. It's one's by Afghanistan. Yeah. Okay. It's next to Afghanistan.
Okay, so it's pretty much irrelevant.
Irrelevant, like the Commanders.
Okay.
I'm being a dick to the Commanders and you.
What you did right there, Uzbekistan or Uzbekistan or whatever you said, in your made-up language.
Tajikistan.
Yeah, Tajikistan.
That's an actual country, by the way.
Whatever. Okay. They haven't done shit in the history of mankind. That's probably a safe bet. Like maybe they have one invention or whatever. But the Commanders, you got to remember, they were the Redskins, shortly football team, but we won't get into that. So I'm going to give it to you, and I believe you're going to agree because you're a smart man. They're Japan. Okay. Samurais, Redskins, right? Commanders, okay? So the last time the Commanders were relevant were in the 80s, right? They won 3 Super Bowls. Technically one in 91, but the last part of the 80s into the 90s, that's all the same shit. It's a cycle, okay, where they won 3 Super Bowls.
Yep.
Japan used their commanding officers and troops to take over pretty much all of Southeast Asia, even a chunk of China, okay? Even getting the better part of the United States. December 7th, 1941. Ring a bell?
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. How'd that go for them again? Didn't we nuke them twice?
Yes, and that's the price you pay. Like you thought Israel went like crazy on Gaza.
Yeah.
I mean the United States went crazier on Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine Israel using a bomb to be like one bomb, boom, Palestine's gone. No, right?
Pretty much,
I mean you
yeah.
can't do that these days.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
But back
exactly.
then, remember, we're the only countries that's ever nuked in the country.
Exactly. People don't. What's the bomb going to do? I heard about it, but I've never seen one because the only people that would seen it were the military, high government officials, the ones that were making the bomb. So no one had any idea what was going to happen. They just knew it was going to be bad. Okay?
Oppenheimer. You should see that movie. It's good.
Oh, I saw it. It's the movie of the year. It was deserving of Best Picture. Robert Downey Jr.
Remember that all happened in real life, and they were scared and shit at what they have done.
Excellent. It's loaded with actors.
Regret.
It's done by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, amazing.
Dude, I would have.
Come on, movie aficionado.
Ate shit if Barbie had won. Yeah, no, exactly.
Barbenheimer, because they always bundle the two of them together. Remember?
Dude, there's
back-to-back showings.
That's the thing with the participation awards. Okay.
Yeah.
It should be top 5. I'm not impressed by top 10. Like really.
Yeah.
Movies like Barbie. And like Wonder Woman, like really, like come on, you PC woke ass bitch nation. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah. So, anyways, Japan has gone back to their isolationism, right? They don't own any other country besides their own country. I mean,
Funny you say that. Because that's not it. That's not it. No.
Okay.
The funny you say that because Japan has moved away from self-defense force. They've changed that clause in their constitution. They're going to make actual military again.
I hope they do.
They're already doing it to
Yeah,
counter China.
I mean, why not a great nation like Japan?
Yeah.
You know,
to come back.
Fuck it, bitch. We got money.
Commander's got to come back. Draft a good quarterback this year.
No, that's true. That's true. But that's my point, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, you're leading me to.
Yeah.
The Commanders have new ownership.
Yep.
They have a new coach.
Yep, everything.
And the second pick in the draft, which could go bad. They could get somebody that's like, my God, let's get Reynolds or whatever his name is from LSU, or they could go Drake May, who ends up being another Trubisky, or
any of these could just end up being a bust, right?
They could.
Very few actually do well.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance it's a bust, sadly.
So will they be able, their former empire, to rise back?
Yes, if they get a good quarterback.
The Empire of the Sun, right? Isn't that what
Japan's
called?
Yeah, the Rising
Sun. To the top of the NFC East. Well, I say for now, the Cowboys and Eagles will lay stake to the division.
Yeah.
Okay?
But they have a chance. If they get a good quarterback.
You got to think. The fucking mess they created, okay? Redskins, now they're offending people. Football team, now they're offending stupid people.
Yeah.
To the Commanders, now they're
offending me because they could have chosen any other name.
Yeah, like the Comanches.
Yeah, that'd been cooler.
Okay. Or what was the other one you said? You had a good one.
The Sentinels?
Sentinels. Oh, man.
Yeah, come on.
Someone needs to... Okay, you should okay, anyways.
Yeah.
So let's remember how it ended for the Japs.
Yeah.
Okay?
Racist! Can't say that. Japanese.
Japanese. Okay? But Japs doesn't even sound that bad. But anyways,
it's still really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
not if your grandfather is a World War II vet.
And they're a Marine? They're going to say that.
For the war.
They would have said that all the time. Yeah, he would. That's what he would have been saying a lot. Yeah.
A silent generation or baby boomer or whatever. No, wait a minute.
No, it's the greatest generation.
It's after,
It's called the greatest generation, and then boomers after.
You're right. And the one before that was the silent generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the only country in the world that has the notoriety of being hit with 2 nuclear bombs.
Yep.
Not just one.
Japan.
Okay? And you know the irony of it and stuff is the funny part is that the nuke launching codes, they got them in DC.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're funny.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we got to move on to the next one. Right now.
28.
Yep, we're almost there.
Okay. Oh, the Giants.
You know, I'm going to be really mean to the Giants right now.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, so you ever heard of a little country called the UAE?
I have. Remind me who they are.
United Arab Emirates.
Oh, yeah.
They're the southeast of Saudi Arabia. They're only known for oil and terrorists.
Oh, wow. Okay, so either the oil's taking the money and money leads to success, or they're terrorists and they're terrorizing their fans.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
not a bad guess, but this one sort of has that same hostility.
Yeah.
It's Scotland.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tear off your face, laddie.
Remember Braveheart and William
Yes.
Wallace?
Freedom!
As he went to battle with the powerful English army.
Yep.
You got to remember at this point, okay,
Yeah.
the English army is the most powerful army in the world.
Yep.
Okay. Now the English, they lost some major battles to the Scots.
They did.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Scots were even able to get some of that power from them. And
Yeah. Ever heard of Bannockburn?
there you go.
Yeah. The biggest loss of Britain ever had. To
Exactly.
Scotland. Yeah.
So the Giants are the same way. They pulled off the greatest upsets.
Oh yeah,
maybe
on
in
the
history
Patriots.
of the NFL with
Twice.
the Patriots.
Twice.
Okay? With Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Twice
Okay?
though. Twice.
Okay? That's the
believe it.
glory part.
Yeah.
They won 4 Super Bowls. These days, Scotland is a forgotten country. Okay?
Yeah.
Much like the Giants, who have no quarterback of any worth and are stuck at the bottom of the NFC East. Now, when
Yeah.
people say, oh, yeah, I'm going to London, but oh, have you been to Ireland? The Irish people are so friendly, and you could, just...
You ever been to Scotland?
Yeah.
No one says anything. Yeah. I'm not going. I'm not going.
Like, I'm going to Scotland, like,
No.
9 out of 10 times. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's just Britain or Ireland.
Exactly. Okay, so number 29.
Yep.
Okay. Titans, or as I like to call
Tits and
them,
ass.
Tits and Ass. The Houston Oilers, former Houston Oilers.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you know those Central American countries?
Oh, yeah.
They're like Panama because everyone just goes right through them and screws them over.
Okay, I can see them being Panama. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Yes.
Bye,
I mean,
Tits and
how
Ass.
crucial is Panama in the power and distribution of wealth all around the world for the big players?
Exactly.
But they're just getting used.
Exactly.
And then when you
Bye,
thought your
King
money
Henry.
was safe,
Yeah.
the criminals, the drug lords,
They come in.
oh, well, we'll put it in Panama banks. And then Noriega's like, oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
What's going on? They're not a good day today. You know? I don't know why it sounded more Indian than
I know, what the hell?
No. Oh my God.
Get together,
¿Qué
Stephen A.
pasa? Exactly. Man, they taking my money.
So Derrick Henry went to the Ravens, and all they have now is a really old wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay.
That's it.
Yikes. They are.
Will Levis.
they are Greece.
Yeah, that too. They're
Okay.
poor.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, dirt, debt ridden.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just go over. Okay, it was the Greeks
Yep.
who were responsible for democracy as we see it today and Western civilization, or at least the
Similar.
or the seeds of it. Without them, we probably don't get it. Like, had the
Nope.
Greeks gone down to the Persians, then who knows what happens.
Yeah.
Okay? The gods they worshipped, right? Zeus, Athena, included the Titans.
Yes, the
Who
original
were their
gods.
parents, okay? Today, Greece is not a superpower. In fact, they are a debt-ridden country who has to be supported by the richer countries in the
EU.
European Union
Yep.
to be able to even survive. Whose only flex is to have the tourists visit their ancient sites that once made them relevant. Okay?
Ouch.
The Titans have a new coach. They have a second-year quarterback named Will
Levis.
who likes to
Cannot. Not impressed.
Yeah, and are in a division that has 3 teams, the Colts, Texans, and Jaguars, who at least at this point are playoff contenders.
Oh god.
The transition from Vrabel's pound and ground, let's just kick field goals, let's play defense in a cloud of dust, to a passing offense will go through its growing pains.
Oh no.
Oh, it'll be a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit.
Okay. Number 30.
Okay.
The Patriots. Now this one should be easy for you because all you have to go back and is like, you know what? There's some major players that haven't been mentioned at this point. I think you even used them earlier, and it was a good argument, but wrong.
Britain?
Yes.
Yay!
Why didn't you have the confidence when you said it?
Britain. I'm
Because
just
you
trying
were
to remember.
using them for the 49ers.
Yeah,
remember?
because they
Yeah.
are.
So no country in the history of the world, okay, has owned more of the world than England, right? Let's just go over some of their accomplishments. Okay, is there somebody else that's owned more of the world? besides the United States, if that's what you're going to say. Don't give me that shit.
No. The Mongols. They own the most by land mass area.
Okay, by landmass, yes.
They do. They have the most square
Yes.
miles ever.
Yes.
So you saying what you said is incorrect.
Okay.
I'm
but
just saying.
Okay, but you know what? The Mongols have a fucking navy, bro.
They don't need one.
They don't need one, okay? But they were able to get to some areas.
They have the largest land
Okay, but if
empire
they had
ever.
a navy and put those.
Oh yeah, they would have been.
Mongols
They would have
on
had half the world.
it, we'd be
100%.
speaking
Yeah, we'd be in
Mongolese
trouble.
right now, okay? Okay, so I could put one of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the British Empire did have a third of the world. I'll give you that.
Okay,
Pretty
right?
much.
They own 13 colonies. They
Australia.
colonize places like Australia,
Canada,
India,
South
Hong
Africa.
Kong, South African countries
Yep.
all over the place. Territories in the Middle East. Let us not forget
Mhm.
that they were the puppet master of Iraq or Iran.
It was Iraq.
Iraq.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Then they
exactly.
released them.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and they
That
had
is
Egypt
a lot
too.
that is.
They had Egypt as well.
They had Egypt. Why does everyone else
Morocco.
own Egypt? Right. It's like the Romans and like
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
They're only
you
good at
need
fighting
it. It's the
themselves.
breadbasket, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, the Patriots, they are one of the greatest dynastic NFL teams
Of all
because
time.
they did it in 2 decades. Yes, the 49ers were a monster in the 80s and in the 90s, but they only won 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We're talking of a team that's won 6, multiple ones in the 2000s
3.
and multiples in the 10s.
Yeah, 3 in the 10.
And even their quarterback, who was the reason they won the 6, won 7. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you're stretching it, you could even say 7.
It's kind of weird how you have 3 in 2000 and then you
Mhm.
have 3 in 2010s. I don't
Yeah.
think any team's ever done that.
No,
I'm
definitely
thinking,
not.
I'm thinking
No
right
one-
now.
No. The closest is Steelers 4, and then they win 2. And that's not even.
That's kind of
insane.
crazy.
Yeah,
Think about it. Wow.
definitely. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, continue.
So, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah,
right?
they've fallen really
Okay.
far. Rebuild time,
They
right?
are at the bottom of the AFC East,
Yeah.
getting payback. Have you seen the records of Belichick? Like,
Yeah,
he's
where he
41-3,
destroys the Bills
he's
and the
won 17
Dolphins.
straight against
Yeah.
the Jets. He has some difficulty with the Dolphins, but they can't beat him in
Playoffs.
Foxborough or
No.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So England,
But
okay,
they're gonna
right?
get beat up on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They don't even belong to the European Union. Okay.
No.
Brexit, right?
Brexit.
So they're on their tiny little island. Not tiny, but
It's
you
not
know,
tiny.
It's not tiny.
It's one of the biggest islands, actually.
Okay, one of their big islands. But they no longer have their tentacles
Nope,
in all parts of the world.
they do not.
Yeah, they have left
It's
that
called the
up
Commonwealth.
to the United States. So
Yeah.
there's my comparison. Agree?
Agree.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. These ones are short ones.
Okay.
31. Your former team.
Oh no.
So you would think if it's your former team that
Cardinals.
you would be able to figure out who they are. Cardinals. Who are they? And where are they going?
They're going up because they were rock bottom. They
Okay,
were.
that is true. You
so
can go
bad.
No other place but up. This one could work for this one.
Yeah, I honestly have them as.
Oh, one more thing. I want to jump back to England for one thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that. How many continents are there in the world?
7.
7, right?
Uh huh.
Even. I mean, think about this, right? They covered all of them because the colonies, Africa, South America with the Falklands,
Yeah.
right? Asia and Hong Kong, Australia.
Yeah, but it
They
wasn't
were
contiguous.
They were the first ones, the English, to find Antarctica.
Yeah.
So they could even claim that. Anyways, let's go back to the Cardinals and who they are, or at least who you think they are. And maybe your answer's better, maybe it's around the same thing. It's sort of hard when you get to be that bad, you know?
God, they're so bad.
Yeah.
But they can only go up.
But, yeah, you know, they're going to go up, and they do have Kyler Murray, and, you know, they made people sweat for a little bit. Uh-oh.
That's a funny one. They're Turkey.
Turkey! Okay. Why Turkey? I like it.
Because, like, they're the oldest franchise, so has the Bears, so they have a storied history. Turkey has a storied history because they were part of
the Ottoman Empire,
the Ottoman
right?
Empire, right?
Yeah.
And they had their slow rise.
Uh-huh.
Now they've fallen far. Like right now, they just got their F-35s canceled from NATO because they decided they're going to buy Russian.
Oh, I heard
planes
that.
instead.
I heard they flip sides.
Yeah.
They're one. Yeah,
So
I
the
saw
Cardinals are
that because I
flip-floppers.
saw the same.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like an American flag, and
So they've
then
fallen
like,
from grace.
oh, those Turks.
Freaking yeah, Turks. Oh, turkeys, cardinals, birds.
Okay,
Oh shit!
okay.
Go on, Stephen A.
Is there any other country or Turkey and cardinals? And is there any other country that's a bird?
No.
No. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. They're Iceland.
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 You
Okay?
gave them an upgrade. Iceland is actually really
Okay.
good.
Okay, I know that. Okay, Iceland is in the middle of nowhere, right?
Right.
I mean, there's Great Britain, and then
Iceland.
there's Iceland, and
Hawaii.
then Greenland.
Yeah, but Hawaii's the most isolated place in the world.
No, for sure.
I know,
for
I'm just
sure.
saying.
Yeah, and it's tiny, right?
Yeah.
Freezing temperatures,
Oh yeah.
and a place rarely visited by tourists, unless you're a hardcore person that's traveled around the world, and then
Exactly.
of course you've been to Iceland. Okay,
Of course.
they are at the bottom of the NFC West, and they will stay there. Okay, is Iceland a cool place to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, are
The
there
Kyler
beautiful
Murray's
women
cool.
there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
Arizona's nice, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but meh.
Eh,
There ain't gonna
Eh.
be playoffs.
exactly. I mean, wasn't it Arizona that had the championships for college football? You know?
Yeah.
And places like
Oh,
Vegas, Nevada having the Super Bowl. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, desert places could have it too. Okay, and the last one,
Your last one.
32,
Yep.
Carolina Panthers.
Rar.
Ha!
It's when your owner's throwing beer on your
Mhm.
fans,
Ooh.
and your number one pick is a bust so far,
Mm.
and your defense is now gutted because you traded people away or let them leave or is gone. I'm sorry, but can't believe I'm saying this. You're freaking what's that little country? Now I can be mean.
Okay. Now you can be mean. Why can you be mean now, but not earlier?
It's the Panthers. No one cares.
Oh, no one cares. You're right. I'm like, yeah, that's true. We're El Salvador or whatever team they want to put in there, you know.
Salvador has actually been cleaned up nicely.
No, it has. The
Yeah.
president who
He's
has come in
incarcerated
there is a
people.
democratic one, not a dictator like
Yeah.
many of the other ones that have been dictators in Central America and South America and all those other.
Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Nick,
yeah.
Paraguay.
Paraguay. Okay.
Small little loser country. Sorry to those people who live there that no one cares about. I'm sorry. When's the last time you said I care about Paraguay? Just tell me the last time you said that.
I know, it's almost like you'd rather go to Uruguay.
Yeah, Uruguay.
Yeah, Uruguay's nice.
It is.
Yeah, I met a girl from Uruguay. Her name Maria, and she looked like sort of a ditzy white girl, right? White, blue eyes, and then all of a sudden she starts having that accent. you know? Yeah, no, I mean a good accent.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh my God, you're beautiful, you're white, blue eyes, and you speak Spanish. That's an Uruguayan.
Right.
Okay.
What's your answer?
No, I'm going bigger country. Okay.
How dare you? It's the Panthers.
Okay, yeah, no, I know.
They deserve a
but
small
they're
little
small
country.
in this country, okay.
I know.
India.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Ah,
There
no.
is lots. Okay.
Why have you done this to
Okay,
India? India doesn't deserve this Panther
Okay,
treatment.
look, India, when you compare them to China, right? China has
Yeah,
1.5 billion. Like they're probably
India
not-
has
okay.
more.
Yeah, no,
Soon
I mean,
to have more.
soon
Pop,
to have
yeah,
more.
they
They're climbing at an
Yeah,
alarming rate,
they are.
right? But it's what else do they really have? You know, I mean, they got a rich Eastern philosophy, and when you think of yoga, you think of India, right? But India has been named by TikTok
Dirtiest
the
place.
stinkiest,
Yeah.
dirtiest.
Yeah, the
okay?
river's terrible.
Like they say don't eat where you shit.
Yeah,
That's
they
not
do.
followed there.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
The river's
Now, all
murky.
those Indian people
Yeah.
that come to the United States, they are the ones who make the most money out of any group. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they are smart.
Yeah.
But the country itself, do you see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got this billionaire owner, you got all this money to spend, but somehow, some way, it's not working.
Right.
And that's why they're India. I mean,
Yeah.
would I want to go to India? Maybe, but then people might get my clothes dirty.
Yeah.
Like some poor kid might yeah. stuff like that.
Okay, and that was the 32 teams.
32 teams.
I gotta go because my throat hurts.
Okay. Was there any teams that we left off, like besides Poland?
No.
No? Okay. So
quick wrap
yeah,
up.
quick wrap up.
Uh-huh.
I hope you guys enjoyed your NFL teams being compared to countries.
I
Okay. And we will be here next week to review the draft.
Yeah.
The winners and the losers. Okay. I'm going to go have my nice drink made for me later on tonight.
Yeah.
And that is all. I'm starting to lose my voice.
Mine too.
Yeah. But thank you for contributing to it. Your
course.
ideas were fantastic. Okay. All right. Where's the titty bar now?